Thanks you. Yes, we live. Child, what is your name? Oh, child, we live. Hello. Woo, child. I know it's halftime. I ain't gonna be long here. We got 50 things going on. Hold on, let me turn off my other app. I done got too much stuff going on. Hold on, let me turn off my other app. Oh shit. Okay. I don't know why there's two of me. Why the hell is there two of me? What the hell? One of us in the stream yard. I don't know what just happened. That was weird. That's funky as shit. I don't know what the hell that was about. Okay. It's just one of me now. Hey, how are y'all doing? How y'all doing? I've been trying. This gonna be one in few lives that I do. But how y'all doing? I'm glad y'all came to my little funky ass live and stuff like that. I wanted to talk to the women because I don't know somebody voodoo, hoodoo, this sector, or what the hell didn't happen. I woke up one day and everybody is fussing and fighting. I don't know what the fuck for, but apparently somebody didn't black magic everybody in the sector and it's hopping on everybody. We got people arguing about what the fuck, I don't know. But we're arguing about whatever. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna need somebody to tell me why is all this conflicting going on with the middle aged folks. I'm not understanding. I'm not 40, but a lot of people that are arguing are 40 and above, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck we arguing for. What's the problem? Why are we not grown? What we ain't past this in life yet? Did I miss something? I don't want this befalling on me, so I need to make sure. I need to avoid some people. We got ladies arguing with ladies to something we didn't do before. We got ladies arguing with niggas and niggas arguing with ladies. I don't understand. Somebody help me understand what the fuck is going on because I don't know. And somebody help me figure it out because I'm confused. Every people want to lead a sector, me being one of them. I'm getting ready to say sayonara, folks, because my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. And I don't know what the fuck the people got going on. We got people wanting to sue. We got people making videos and doxing and we didn't turn this to the beef sector. I didn't know we was the beef sector. Somebody should have told me I was going to be in the beef sector because I'm over on another app with Rita right now. So I didn't know we was back in the beef sector. Somebody needs to tell me something. Did I not get an email or did my email get skipped on the memo? Because don't nobody know what's going on. And I don't know. Maybe y'all can help me. My email has been flooded with some interesting emails that I want to share with the ladies because I need y'all advice. Oh no. Oh, thank you, baby. I don't want none. Thank you. You can eat it. Thank you, babies. I don't want none. I thank you though. Um, and I think the ladies can help me answer some of these emails. I'm pretty sure the fellas can too, but I think this is a female thing from a female point of view. And I think the ladies probably could help me answer some of these emails that I got in my email because this is a female thing. So I would like some of them to come on board a little later on to help me answer some of the emails that I got in my inbox. Apparently, I became the advice guru of some sort because, baby, when I tell you some of the emails that I have gotten, they're kind of interesting. So I'm gonna need y'all to help me figure some of them out because I don't got an answer for some of these. But y'all gonna have to help me answer some of these emails because there's some interesting ass shit going on in people's lives. But I just like to know what's going on. Bernice, Sexy Toy Lady, QT, I saw Spot in here earlier. Stop playing with me. How y'all doing? Clark, I see y'all up in the house early. Oh, I like on time people. God is good. I like on time people. Thank y'all for coming on time. Cause y'all already know when I'm done, I'm done. I just hang up. I sure do. But yes, we are having a lot tonight. This is gonna be the most non-dramatic life ever. I don't plan on having to argue with anybody just in case somebody want it. I'm with it because I just literally got off another app checking a bitch. So I'm really still on the bullshit. So don't start no shit, won't be no shit. But I'm trying not to go there. I'm trying not to go there. I've been redeemed. I'm trying not to go there. So if you over here for that bullshit, I'm with the shits, but I'm trying not to go there. Everybody is welcome, but 3 people. And y'all know these 3 women I'm talking about. 3 of y'all is not welcome on this motherfucking page. Y'all know who you are. So if y'all come on over here, you gotta come with fear and trembling, like a stripper. You better come in here shaking like a stripper because I'm not in the mood for your shit. 3 of y'all is not allowed over here. And they women. And 2 are men. The rest of y'all is free to come as long as you act right. 3 women is not allowed over here because I'm not with that shit. You will get fucking banned. I'm the block ministry and I'm the head missionary. I will block the fuck out of you. If you come with another page, I will block the fuck out of that one. My finger be twitching, it will block the fuck out of you. Please do not make me have to resort to doing that. But I will. After I cuss your monkey ass out, I will fucking do it. But don't make me do it. But I'm finna drop the link. It's an open panel. We can talk about shit. Only person I don't want to talk about is Corey because that's a sensitive subject and he's handling it the way he wants to handle it. I don't want to discuss nobody cheering. That is not for debate tonight. We're not discussing people cheering. We're not agitating that part because he is handling it on his own way. And I think that don't need to be on the table. We're not discussing people cheering. Everything else we can talk about. But the kids, we're not talking about. We're not doing that. Everything else, hey, let's go. We can talk about it. So I'm going to drop the link somewhere in this chat. Now that I can drop links now, I figured that part out. I'm finna drop the link. Y'all free to come up if you so choose. If you don't matter to me. I can run my own shit. But hey, there's the link if you choose to come up. But yeah, it has been interesting looking at y'all through the window. I've seen people jump right off the deep end. As of the last 2-3 weeks, people have been jumping out of the window, and I don't know why. Someone please explain it to me because I don't know what's going on. I've been looking at folks. I see Remix go to the left. I don't know what's going on with Remix, but he's been running around here crazy. Max has lost it a little bit. I love you, Max, but I don't know what's going on with you. But so I'm gonna leave you to your own self until you come to yourself or whatever. Hey, I ain't got nothing against you, bruh. But everybody's got their shit going on. I don't know if somebody black magic this place or whatever, but I ain't got nothing against you, bruh. I'm just not dealing with nobody because everybody's tripping. I don't know why everybody's tripping, but I ain't got nothing against nobody. I'm just staying out the motherfucking way and staying out of shit. I don't know what's going on. I'm not no crisis actor. I don't know what everybody got going on. I don't have no secret emails with nobody. I don't talk to nobody outside of this shit, this app, but maybe 2 people. And it's not even that deep. We don't discuss nobody in this sector like that. So before anybody has any bullshit, B2B, don't discuss none of y'all. Y'all do not affect my life. So if anybody get on the phone and say B2B talking to somebody, no, I don't care about none of y'all like that. Y'all don't affect my life. So do not put me in y'all shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's why I just look past y'all. When y'all go through whatever y'all going through, I don't fool with y'all. I'll let y'all do what y'all do. When y'all with it with people I fuck with, I'll still let y'all do what y'all do. I don't deal with that because whatever y'all got going on is between y'all 2. I figure I can be friends with everybody without getting involved in whatever it is your conflict is with one another. Don't put me in it because my name is Bennett. I ain't in it. Don't know nothing.
Can't give you nothing. If something out of pocket, I'll let you know. But other than that, I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I do have something to say to a certain someone. And what I'm going to say, probably not going to be the nicest thing. You're probably going to make about 45 videos about this. But I want to say this. There are certain people in this sector who's running around here like wild asses on the loose. You are playing with fire and you're about to get burnt and you don't even see it. And I want you to really go home in your closet and think about the shit you're doing. Sir, ma'am, sir, ma'am, sir. And I want you to think about it. Is it worth losing everything you ever did? Because y'all playing with fire and y'all don't even know it. Y'all keep tempting people and provoking folks to do shit to you. And you don't even know how close you're coming. Everybody's not playing these internet games. Y'all play these internet games and think that you're untouchable because you're thumb thugs. That's why I call me. You thumb thugs. You think because you're behind a screen and you tap on a keyboard that you're untouchable and nobody's going to get to you. That's not true. You're going to play a little too far and you're going to play with the right one. And they're going to be waiting outside your door with battery acid. As soon as you open the door, they're going to be throwing it on your ass. And then as you're sitting there melting when your skin is falling the fuck off, you're going to be asking yourself, what the fuck did I do to deserve this shit? And it's all going to come back to this point right here. You're fucking with people and you're provoking folks to wrath. And it's going to be too late to be crying, oh, they're picking on me. No, you didn't push folks to this shit. And then you can't sit up here and scream victim like y'all been doing for the past week or 2.5. You're provoking folks to hurt you. And ain't no judge in any part of the country is just going to see your part. You're going to see all of it. They're not going to pick out, oh, they're picking on, oh, poor you. Oh, poor you. No, they're going to see what your part was of the plan. They're going to see what you did to provoke it. It ain't just going to be one-sided. They're going to see all what you did. They're going to go back and see all the shit you said in these chats. How you called all these folks and messed up a whole lot of lives. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I ain't got to say no names. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all doing a whole bunch of shit and ain't realizing what you doing. Stop while you ahead. Everybody don't play internet games. Some people is street for real. For real, for real. And until you realize that, you playing on dangerous territory. Everybody out here ain't playing with a full deck. Now, mine is some of y'all sitting at home just getting Social Security checks. I can tell which one of y'all sitting home just collecting Social Security checks on the first. First is around the corner. I know y'all get real sedity when the first is coming around because then y'all have a little money. So I can tell who gets Social Security checks. He ain't got no employment, who ain't looking for none. If you got time all day, every day to copy and paste and stalk people on the internet, you ain't got no job. You get a Social Security check. You get an SSI check. You need stuff to do. You need a hobby, baby. You need to go knit a blanket, baby. You need to go figure out who you are. Stop popping them perks. Lean. Smoking that dope. Mixed in with other shit. Crushing up them pills and snorting them off the table. Like a motherfucker don't know what you're doing. That shit right there, it's fucking with you. It's making you do irrational shit. Because you can't tell me a normal person who gets up and does shit every fucking day is going to have time enough to do this. And then you get on the phone with other mentally unstable people who have nothing else to do. Y'all say it ain't literally have time out of your day to go on Google and copy and paste shit together. You got to be a bored motherfucker to sit and copy and paste shit together. Go and look up and pay to do this. Y'all pay to go look up another motherfucker's shit online. And y'all have whole families. You ain't cleaning shit. You ain't making sure the kids' outfits is pressed out. You ain't doing no hair. You ain't checking on the grandbabies. You ain't doing shit ass nothing but Googling up another motherfucker shit that you ain't never met on the internet. See how I just said all that shit and it didn't sound right? It sounded dumb as fuck, didn't it? But you're doing it. Yes, baby. What can I do? Hold on, pause. What can I do for you, honey? What is it? Not right now. You know, bro, we don't do fast food like that. I don't know why you asking. You thought you was like, we don't do that. Girl, you better go with that food. You better go and get them ribs and macaroni and cheese. I didn't sit up here and then slave over no stove for you to ask me for McDonald's. Girl, you crazy. Sorry, y'all, parenting. I parent up in here. I don't know why y'all don't hear none of y'all babies and shit when y'all be online for 5 and 6, 7 hours. No, what the hell, y'all? What the hell? Y'all kids must be locked in basements because y'all be hearing mine. So I don't know what the hell I don't be hearing none of y'all's. Know what the hell y'all be doing? But yeah, back to what I was saying. Now you see how I said all that and it sounded dumb. You going online doing this to people you don't know because you don't like who they hang around. You don't like what they do, but y'all go online and go and pay to look up somebody else's information. That's dumb as fuck. And you are in your 40s, 50s, and older. Somebody has to tell you this shit. You are out here calling a service that is meant to go out here for people who really are being abused, taking away services from them. These are services, and hope y'all know, for those who are out here doing that you know when you do call, they have a caller ID, and if they find that these are false allegations that you keep doing, that you know that goes into a file, and they can file charges on you. If they find out, if you keep giving false claims, they turn around and do charges on you. You know that, right? Yeah, because you got to give your name, and that's a caller ID on that bitch. They take your number and everything. Yeah, you're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. Dumb motherfucker. Like, you're dumb. You think they don't have, you think it's not anonymous. Like, the fuck? This shit's not cute because you don't like another motherfucker's opinion about you. That's life. I don't like to stop at red lights when I'm in a rush, but I got to. I don't like stopping at stop signs on every fucking block, but I have to. These are things you deal with when you're younger. This is how I know some of y'all are getting checks, because how do you not know this as an adult? That people are going to say things and do things that you do not like. You can't remain in society and do this. And why are you doing this to your own people? That's the mind-boggling thing about it. You're not helping anyone. You're not even helping yourself. You're not proving nothing to anyone. You're sitting here being dumb for no reason. To my ladies, these men in this sector is treating y'all like PS2s, and they playing y'all back and forth. Please, I need y'all to wake up. These men are playing us like playing y'all, because I don't go in to fucking with them. No, they're playing your two like PS2s. They're fucking you without Vaseline, because they're sitting around pinning you guys at each other's throats, and y'all sitting there falling for the bait. They're baiting y'all, and y'all falling for the bait. Please stop arguing with one to another, because we were not doing this before. It got dry in this sector, so the niggas and some of the only niggas in the sector decided, let's pit one against the other. Let's do one against another. Let's see what we get. Let's fuck with this person and pit them against this person, and now we got an argument. Now we got some juice. Now we got content. Now we can go off that. We got content now. We got the girls. We got the ladies now. Because truth be told, the ladies really run this sector. When the ladies walk right now out this fucking sector and did not do shit else, this sector stops. Yeah, the men are going to have a problem. They already got mad about what the fuck I just said. But the sector stops. It's in the oven. Look at that. The sector stops. It doesn't go forward. It stops. It stalls. Majority of the drama always started with all the men. And all of a sudden, the women, now they start picking at the women. I don't like what they say. I don't give a fuck who don't like what I say. You can leave. Let it go. Hey, I don't give a fuck. Some of y'all just be cheerleading these men because you think it gives you some type of power. It don't. They plan all of us like that. They think all of us are the same. And when you get done, because none of us, hardly any of us get any respect around here. From one to another, we've all been talked about amongst the dudes, one to another. I'm telling you, every last one of us, from me to T Pre to Tiffany P to Tiffany G to Star to everybody, to Let Me See Your Transcripts, to everybody. We've all been talked about. Funny as that works, huh? So you really think these men gonna give you the respect? We all gotta respect ourselves. Period. I know somebody's gonna be mad about what I said. It's okay. It's okay. Be mad about it, but when you get done, stop following into it with these dudes, because all they do is looking at us like we stupid anyway. This sector stops without us. So why can't we band together and come up with some content of our own? Let's come up with some shit on our own, because we really do got the minds for this shit. All this talent that the ladies got up in here, we can do something with that and push this shit forward, or break off and have something for ourselves. Some of these dudes ain't trying to go. Some of these dudes trying to get gossip. They're running around here like bitches. This ain't to every man. If it don't apply, don't reply. I'm not talking to you if this ain't you. If it's you, then I'm talking to you. If it ain't you, don't reply in my motherfucking comments, because I will cuss that ass out. Period. Just like that. For real. On God. Like, we have enough content as women to have our own slide. We don't even need the dudes. And I'm not even gay. I'm not funny. If that's what your preference, I don't care. But I'm saying, as women, we feel this. We feel this sector. We are the legs of the sector. So why can't we leg our ass the fuck up after shit? We are the content. We come up with the ideas. We set it off in this bitch. And I think that's what we need to do. When they want to argue, okay, shit, let them argue. Let them argue. Let them tear their heads off. Let's come up with some content that we can go. I don't give a fuck if it's anything that ain't non-dramatic. Because how can white people go and do it, but we can't? Hold the fuck on. What you mean? You mean tell me that white folks, pink toes, is better than us? We can't come up with nothing but drama? The fuck? I think the fuck not. All these skills, we more than what they're making us to be. We are women. We are all this talent. Some of them got professional fucking jobs. What you mean? Skills that can enhance. And I was hoping the men could take it and run with it. But no, they want drama. They want to fuss. They want to fight. They want to cuss each other out. They want to call them bitches and hoes, make songs and shit, and rap about fucking YouTube beef. That means absolutely fuck shit nothing. And think it's the shit to do. If it don't apply, don't reply. At the end of the day. But we better than that. As women, we are better than what has been given out to us on the table. I'm sick of taking scraps. Let's take this shit and run with it. Fuck that. We is the fucking table. What do you mean? Let's be the table. Let's take this motherfucking table and move this bitch somewhere else. They don't want us. They don't want to sit down. They don't want to make the table better. They don't want to put a nice little cloth on it. Fine. We'll just take the table, move that motherfucker somewhere else, and put a nice little spread on that bitch. We'll get the ham. We'll get the macaroni and cheese, the potato salads. Somebody got the Kool-Aid. Somebody got the wine. Hold on. Wait a minute. What do you mean? We can do this shit. What the fuck? I'm talking to my ladies because I know we better than this. We'll have ideas, and our ideas get pushed to the side because they don't treat us the same as they do the dudes. They'll bash us, but let the men go run like scot-ass free. They'll forgive them in a heartbeat, but maybe let us do one motherfucking thing that's a fucked up thing, baby. They'll run us into the ground. Tell me I'm lying, because I'm not. And I'm not bashing no dude. If it ain't you, don't reply. It ain't for everybody. It really ain't for everybody, because I'm not talking about every man. Because it ain't every man. For one, I think Nova's pretty cool. Nova's not like that. And that's just one example of a person I'm not talking to. I'm not talking about Nova. I'm not talking about people that be like Nova. And I'm not, that's just one person that I'm talking about. He don't do that. So that's why I said Nova, because I know that's one person that don't do that as an example. But let's push this shit in the better. At one point, are we all gonna get tired of arguing? We arguing over nothing. We arguing over kibbles and bits. The fuck? The sexual battery, assault, a lot of our people, a lot of our women has gone through that. That's why we are really like, with binary. We like, we don't know about that one. We ain't feeling that shit. Because a lot of us been suffered. See, so the men, they really don't understand it. Because it's not them that ever been violated. Somebody touch you, an unwanted touch. They don't understand that because it's not them. He's one of the boys. That's not to every man, because some people understand, some men understand it. But most men don't. Oh, he's a kid. That's just a kid. This guy's a guy being a guy. No. You ever been wanting somebody to touch you? You don't want them to touch you? Motherfucker, stop. Don't touch me. And somebody keep doing the shit. Now, I don't know the particular. He got here and told on himself. Did nobody make that happen? He told on himself. There's a difference between somebody going out and like finding that information and you telling on yourself. You told on yourself. Didn't nobody tell you that nigga to tell everybody that shit. Some shit keep to the grave. And he should took that shit to the grave. Because didn't nobody tell him. He got comfortable. He got cocky as fuck. And so I can say what the fuck I want to say. This stuff don't mean shit. I said what the fuck I want to say, and I'm going to keep rolling. That's how he took it. That's how comfortable he got around everybody. I can say what the fuck I want. And he still don't see nothing wrong with it. That's a problem. A major problem. And I'm sorry if that makes people feel uncomfortable, but it is what it is. And I'm sorry people think that that's something that they looked over. Oh, that's because a person is 19. If he old enough to get married, he knows right and wrong. What the fuck you mean? He was little kid. No. But you old enough to sign a marriage certificate and make a vow, but you're not old enough to know when the motherfucker say don't touch me. It's not a right to touch a woman when they say they don't want to be touched multiple times. Get the fuck out of here. Go play with somebody else. And that are facts. Say I said what I said. Them are straight up fucking facts. A person know what they doing. You have to get married. You know right and wrong. By the time you're 19, you know what's right from wrong. If you can take a vow to marry, you can take a motherfucking vow to stop doing weird shit. When did you get corrected? Who corrected that behavior? When did all of a sudden did you stop? Nobody questioned that shit. Niggas just looked over that. Oh, he learned his lesson, I guess. We just don't look over that. Let him delete his channel and let him go into hiding for 2 or 3 days and he'll come back. Oh, y'all got to see the manipulator for what it is. Something wrong with that. And I'm going to stay wrong with that. That's weird, perverted, and predatory behavior. And if ain't nobody going to stand on nothing, I'm standing on it. That is predatory behavior, and that makes me worry about other women in not only in this sector, and I hate to say it, damn it, it makes me worry for Rick James. It makes me worry about her a little bit. Even though I know she's a manipulative person, and she's got some ways I can't fucking stand, I'm kind of halfway worried about the heifer. You better watch, Star. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Something creepy about that motherfucker. Now, I know you don't see it because you in land of stupidism, but come back to reality for a quick second. That's not normal, baby. Shit. Wasn't trying to mention this heifer name, but damn it, the goodness in me got to warn the girl, because she be acting like she stuck on dumb sometimes. Shit. I wasn't even gonna mention the motherfuckers, but damn it, I got it. If I'm already on a roll, might as well go ahead and get it. And shit, y'all doing weird shit because she's a woman, regardless who she is. My heart ain't that fucked up where I can't get past that. Something about that was creepy. and it's weird. That's like having your next door neighbor be staring at you through the gate all the fucking time. Every time you leave your house, just a weirdo, just looking at you. Weird as fuck. It's weird. It's weird shit. Weird. You ever meet a motherfucker that's just weird, just give you the creeps? Like, you a weird motherfucker. Just like that. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I didn't realize that shit before because motherfuckers mask over that. Predatorial people have a mask. A snake is a snake and shit. They shed their skin, but they still a motherfucking snake. In the end of the day. Regardless, let's get some shit together, ladies, where we can go on each other's panels and like really like expand it just beyond the Umar sector. Let's expand this shit because the Umar sector, I hate to tell y'all, it's dead as fuck. Umar is a crackhead. Fuck that school shit because he ain't getting shit started. That is the local crack house. All the crackheads, heroin addicts, perk poppers, lean, weed that's mixed in with wet, whatever the fuck they call that shit, is all hanging out up at the little crack house. He ain't doing shit. The shit is dead. Not even Darrell believed that motherfucking school is ever gonna come. And Darrell was a diehard Umar fan. So let's just be honest. That shit ain't going nowhere. Let's get this shit popping where we can expand outside the Umar because this shit ain't going nowhere. We're all arguing with each other because we're bored. And there's nothing else they can do. If you're gonna be content creators, let's team together and actually get some fucking content. Let's do that. Instead of us arguing with each other for content, let's get together and actually come up with some shit for content because there's plenty of shit we can be doing. Some of y'all know how to grow your own motherfucking food. We need that shit. Because as you can tell, the grocery store look a little struggling lately. As y'all kind of noticed, did y'all notice that y'all local Walmart looking a little fucked up? You go in there for some ground beef and the shit damn near look like somebody said, fire, and all the motherfucking shit gone. Going to get a pack of ramen noodles, the chicken gone, the beef halfway there, the shrimp gone. Can't even get no pack of the noodles. The fuck? I can't get no noodles? Shit fucked up, man. Real fucked up. I'm mad about that. I'm still mad about the fact I couldn't go get no chicken the other day. I'm still mad about the fucking chicken. I don't know who around here buying all the damn chicken and why, but stop that shit. Say something for other people. Somebody got a bunker somewhere and they storm the chicken, and I'm mad about the shit. Y'all know black people like chicken. Shit. Fuck. Taking on fucking chicken and pork chops around here. I'm finna go breaking people's houses about this fucking chicken shit. Damn, motherfuckers. I'm bullshitting, but I'm not. But for real, we have talent over here. So I really would like to team up with you people that are just really about the same shit I'm about, is getting this shit popping and doing better shit. If not, hell, I'm gonna keep doing my little animation, keep pulling up shit. We got a new strand of dumb shit that didn't pull out of nowhere. Shit finna get worse, y'all. So we all gonna need each other. Even the ones we don't motherfucking like. We gonna need each other. We really is, because they out here, they trying to kill us, y'all. Y'all don't see what the fuck they trying to do? We gonna need each other. We gonna need each other's skills. Some of y'all I'm not gonna need though. If you full of shit and you weird as fuck, I'm not gonna need you. If you're out here being a predatory ass weirdo, we're not gonna need you. If you in here trying to be a snake and you trying to get over on people and you out here doing the most unnecessary ass shit, we're not going to need you. If you're a fucking crab and you just trying to see people go down because you just like seeing a bunch of dysfunction and confusion, we're not needing you. Please stay your monkey ass where the fuck you're at. Stay over the fuck over here. We're going to move forward. You want to stay back here at the back of the bus, motherfucker? Stay your ass at the back of the fucking bus. We're trying to drive this bitch into the future. Fuck you and the shit you got going. We're trying to ride this bitch to the future. You want to stay back here? Fine. Stay your ass in the back and we'll drive the rest of this month. We'll cut your ass off and go ride to the future. And it's really point blank that serious. Because you don't got to go. It's like every time people get along, it's always one motherfucking person that creeps on in there, tips out, and just sprinkles a little bit of fucking drama. And then everything blows up. And everybody arguing with each other for over nothing. Kibbles and bits. Kibbles and bits. What are we arguing over? Because this said, and this like, bitches, we in high school. I graduated. I know motherfucking well I graduated in 2003. And I know when I left that motherfucker, I told myself, I'm not coming back to this bitch. And I left them childish ass shit where the fuck it was at. And I really didn't go back to it. I didn't think I had to sit here and argue with motherfucking people in their 40s. Do you know how stupid we look arguing with other 40-something other people in their 40s? You 42 and you arguing with somebody that's another 46-year-old. Oh, you know how dumb that sounds. Y'all know how dumb we look. I'm arguing with somebody in their 40s on the internet, on a screen, and not getting paid. Least, if we're going to argue, at least let me show you an app where we can get paid. I'm trying to help y'all. If you're going to argue and you want to argue that bad and you like that type of shit, at least let me tell you where to go when you make you some money. You arguing for free? In this day and age? We arguing for free? And you can get paid? Nothing under 600? Oh, damn. You got that game all wrong, baby. That's why I don't argue like I used to. No, you gonna pay me for these arguments, these cuss words. I want payment for these cuss words. If I'm gonna cuss you up, I need payment in my hand. I need a check. This cuss out cost. The truth I'll give you for free, but these cuss outs, if my pressure gonna be high, I need payment. And that's what I stopped doing it. I went somewhere I can get paid for it. The hell? Shit, hell, binary, you want to argue and shit? You like shit starting, doxing, ASS, you want to dox and all this other shit? Smoke, the candy man with the damn girl with the deep ass manly voice, all that shit. Y'all want to do all that shit? Why the fuck y'all won't get a hold of me? I can tell you where you can go to make you some money and stop all this bullshit. You sit up all day, all motherfucking day, in your house, on the computer, on the phone. Let me show you where you gonna make you some motherfucking money and stop all this bullshit. You on YouTube getting strikes and shit when you would take your ass over somewhere else and go get you some money. That's dumb as fuck. Let me help y'all asses down. Y'all doing the most when y'all can get a check for this shit. Y'all motherfuckers doing the wrong motherfucking business. Let me take you where, hello, reading rainbow down. I'm telling y'all for like the last three times I done said it. Let me take you to higher land. Let me take you where you can go make you some money. You can use that $680, and that's just the start off. You can make you even more. The sky's the limit. Let me help you and leave these other folks alone and go play up in the big leagues. Shit, you wasting your motherfucking time. You wasting your time messing with these people on YouTube when you can go jump in the big leagues with the big dogs and go make you some money. You sitting on the computer all day. You got time to copy and paste and Google and Bing people and shit and all whatever the fuck your asses be doing. You can get your ass on another app and go get you some money and do that shit for a paycheck. And it ain't even gonna take you all day. 2 hours a day. I'm trying to help you be better. Damn. Jump in my goddamn inbox. You don't want everybody to know? It's the same damn inbox. Just check underneath the B spot. It's in there. You can do it undercover. I won't even tell nobody. See? Talking about I don't give. I'm friendly today. Jump in my inbox. Let me hook you up where y'all can make some money and stop all this fuck shit y'all doing over here. We're trying to grow something over here. Y'all trying to destroy it. And I'm not one to help another motherfucker to help them, like to kill themselves. But shit, hell, you out here doing this shit for free? You dumb as hell. You gonna do this shit for free? And I'm telling you, you can go make you some money doing the same exact shit. Now, mind you, they don't play. No, if you do it, you gotta have skin like Teflon. You can't be soft or nothing. What's fair for you is fair for them. You can get you some friends over there. You can get your room. You can get about like a good like 100 and some odd people be in your room. If not more, sometimes you can get like 1,000 or more people sit in your room and let you talk about whoever the fuck you want to talk about. You can cuss people out. I mean, you can go full, you play music. Shit, you can smoke. I mean, you can act an ass. Show your entire ass. Not literally, but figuratively. You can go ahead and act a fool. And you ain't got to worry about nobody flagging you. Shit. Go ahead, you better go ahead and do that damn thing. Shit, let me help you, babies. But doing this shit over here, man, you on the wrong platform. Y'all got time enough to do that shit all day. Y'all got time enough to do that shit for 2 hours and make you some money. 30 hours, $680. Damn. You do more than that, you get some more money. You can make up to $12,000, if not more than that, in a month. Don't that sound interesting? Am I convincing you yet? Jump it in my inbox. Let me help you. I'm recruiting this month. I'm a recruiter this month. Let me help you make you some money. I can tell you who to sign up with, everything. Need some money. Now back to the other folks. Sorry, y'all, I had to do my little recruit. I'm trying to help everybody. Shit. I'm trying to get people off of folks. This is stupid. We ain't arguing for no reason. I'm trying to grow. We got to do better than what we doing. This is stupid. I'm seeing people wig out and have problems when there are no problems to be had. People out here paranoid and shit and checking phones and oh my God, and people are after me and people calling the people. Got to worry about people call. Oh God, that's stressful. I don't come online to be stressed like that, y'all. Y'all can't be stressing like that. Y'all gonna have high blood pressure like I do. That's why I have to take a pill now. Make a motherfucker stress me out. Hell no, not no more. But anyway, child, I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, life is not worth all this extra fucking stress, y'all. Y'all out here screaming and hollering at each other. Yes, what is it? Yes. Okay, Calypso. I don't know who Calypso is or what he ever did. Okay, well, can you take that and Roblox into the living room, please? Yeah, okay.
Please subscribe.
You want to subscribe?
No, yeah.
They don't need, honey, they might not want to subscribe.
To my mama channel.
Probably after that, I'm probably gonna lose subscribers. Hell, I've been cussing people out all day. Here, take this into the living room. Here, go on, take
Hit that like button.
Child, tell them nothing, shit. They probably gonna become people on me next.
Hit that little bell.
Here, take that with you. Take it. Go on, child. But yes, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know how I get down. We love around here. This house is full of love here. Where I go, my children go. So y'all always will hear one of them in the back. So I was understand how y'all be on for hours and don't nobody hear a child. You don't hear a laughter. You don't hear nothing. We love around here. So anytime I do a live, you bound to hear somebody in the background. So it's love here. So hey, I can't help it. But it is what it is. But yes, I wanted to know that I had something happened in my email, lady. And I need a few of you ladies to actually pop up on this panel because y'all gonna have to help me with this. So I'm gonna put it in, put the link because I need help. Because I can't answer these questions on my own, y'all. And I need ladies' perspective. Don't call the people on me empty. Oh, don't call the people. They gonna get here and walk right out the door. They gonna be like, there's too much love up in here. They ain't gonna do it. I need some ladies because I have an advice column that I have, and some people ask me for some advice. And I can't answer some of these because some interesting questions. And I'm gonna need some of y'all ladies kind of help me. So if one of y'all or a couple of y'all want to hop up here and help me answer some of these people. Because I got this interesting shit going on in people's lives. I'm not going to tell y'all their names. We're not giving out names, but I will tell y'all the story of what they wrote to me. I have one that's called My Husband is Too Critical. Someone also had me another story. My girlfriend hates me. Then we have one, my 27-year-old husband, 27-year-old boyfriend ridicules me. And, y'all know I'll be popping off. I don't want to give these people the wrong advice because to me, I'd be like, get rid of them. I want to do that. So Money Burn or Glow or Tiff somebody who got good sense. Y'all want to hop up here right quick to help me with this? Y'all can. If not, I will answer them. But I don't know how this gonna go. Sexy toy lady, what are y'all doing? I don't know how to do that. Comments. Yes. What is it? You figured it out? Okay, never mind. You did. You got it. Y'all didn't hop up here. Y'all gonna have to help me. I can't do it. Look, I'm gonna give these people the wrong advice now. Y'all know me. Oh Lord, I didn't click my own self off. Okay, there we go. I hit too many things. Hold up. I gotta go get my margarita. Let me run downstairs and get it. Y'all can come up. Hold on. Up. Somebody's on the line. Oh Lord. And said, oh, Miss Cloud. Well, hey guys. Well, y'all.
Hey, baby cakes.
Hey,
How y'all
you
doing?
called us by name, so you know we had to come up now.
I know. I'm glad that you did.
Knocked on that door.
You knocked on the door.
I not.
I answered.
Oh, child. Yes, girl. Yeah, I done messed up, and my little channel got some advice columns on it. Them little animes got people sending me questions.
Oh, damn.
Oh, child. Hold on. Let me grab. Wait a minute. Y'all start talking right quick. Y'all talk amongst yourself. I gotta find my other phone because it's in my email.
Yo, glow.
Well, I got a new song. Well, it's not a new song. It's not actually my song, but it's an appropriate song. So I'm going to sing it.
Hold
Here
on,
it goes. It's a short song. Not
Go
special.
ahead.
Okay. Gang banging on the keyboards. Gang banging on the keyboards. Get your bodies on the keyboards. Get your bodies on the keyboards. I think that's fitting. Now I'm just thinking that's fitting tonight.
Don't be gang banging on no keyboards. Don't say what's up in the chat. Don't say 100.
Gang
Don't
banging.
put a flower. Don't put a fire sign. Don't put a wave. Don't put glasses. Don't put nothing in the chat or it's immediate beef. Glow.
And then hold up, but then it led from that to come outside, G. Come outside, G. Come outside, G. Come outside, G. Come outside so I can wet you up, homie. Come outside so I can wet you up, homie.
Bernice better stop putting them teddy bears in that chat. It's
Yo,
about
for
to
real.
be beef.
For real.
About to be beef. No more teddy bears, Bernice.
And now we're the Karen Civils. I just want to call. I just want to place this call because they put teddy bears in the chat. They put hearts in the chat.
No hearts. Definitely no hearts.
They put hunters in the chat.
Then y'all go together. If you put hearts in the chat, y'all go together.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait a minute. If they put hearts, have to go together.
Now you can't do none of that, Vita.
Oh snap! Me and Muslim go together now.
Oh no.
Yep, we're on that time. Gang banging on the keyboards. Gang banging on the keyboards. Get your bodies on the keyboards. I'm sitting up here cooking. Listen, Vita, let me see. I'm doing chicken, rice, and veggies.
Chicken. See, y'all gonna play with me about.
I'm sorry.
Don't talk about no chicken shit. Don't talk about no chicken shit. Damn. Vita already said no more. Don't talk about no chicken shit.
I slipped. That was my bad.
Probably want to throw all the chicken, didn't you? I know it was one of y'all.
Well, you know,
take all the chicken in the eye.
Well, see, Vita, I have an advantage. See, I'm big chested and all, so I can just put the chicken packs in my bra.
Oh no! I'm putting produce up there.
Glow about to start a whole new room. She's a shoplifter.
Oh, you know that?
She's shoplifting.
You know, Karen Civil is on the phone right now. What she said?
She is shoplifting, and I know it.
That's why we can't have no chicken.
Thanks, DJ Drama. I just seen that. Oh, thanks, Muslim. I just seen that. Thank y'all.
My bad. I'm gonna act right.
No, you probably was the person selling. I don't put no produce up there. I mean, I don't want to smell like bloody chicken. But I mean, I do, I'm blessed up there too. The Lord has blessed me abundantly up there, but
Listen.
a
Sometimes,
little too
like
much.
when you dealing with a shortage and all, you gotta do what you gotta do. See,
Yeah, but I don't
I
know.
I got my
We
chicken
keep that up the
early.
front. And some people be
I,
putting it down their pants. They trifling as hell.
Now we're not doing that. That's nasty.
That's trifling as hell.
That's nasty. We're
That
not
is
doing it.
trifling. So yes, I had an email come to me, and I'm going to read. I actually had a couple of them, but this one I did not know how to answer it because to me this has never happened to me. So I was wondering what y'all thought about it. Okay, so I'm going to read it because it's kind of long and
Okay.
Okay.
actually read pretty decently, so shouldn't take me that long.
Nice.
So the title of
Nice.
it was "My husband is very critical of my appearance." We are both 28 and have been together for 5 years. We are both average looking people, average weight, and average height. This is relevant. It started when he asked me to lose weight. I have admittedly gained around 4 kilos during the pandemic because of
Are they
working.
European or something? Okay, go ahead.
I am a doctor. I have I have less energy to work out, but I am still at normal weight. I have always been insecure about my body and suffer from some disordered eating disorder. She's really funny. She and suffered from some disordered eating in high school, but I thought my body is healthy and supported me. So why should I hate it? Well, that didn't last long. Since he had been pastoring me to lose weight for months, it's actually not that easy. I found myself overthinking everything I eat. Then when he went through my clothes,
Uh-oh.
I don't like wearing tight clothes because of body issues. His mother and his female friends are more girlier than me, dressing more femininely and doing their makeup while I'm not very interested in fashion. He told me he hates my clothes and they make me look older and bigger. Then it was the fact that I don't enjoy doing my makeup on a daily basis. I do it when we go out, but not for work. He wishes I put more effort in my appearance while I'm exhausted from seeing people dying from COVID.
Mm.
Then it was my facial hair, which I didn't even think about. We all have a little peach fuzz, but I have no interest in shaving it. And
Wait, wait, wait,
la-
wait, 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 wait.
I
Go back.
look. Yeah.
that's what he said. I'm ready again. Then
Oh,
it was my facial hair,
oh,
which
oh, oh,
I
okay.
which I didn't even think I have. We all have peach fuzz, but I have no interest in shaving it. And last but not least, he asked me if I would consider having a breast reduction surgery.
What?
I mean, my chest isn't even that big. Sometimes I wish it was smaller so I could wear more open clothes in the summer. But other than that, it doesn't really bother me. But nowadays, I look myself in the mirror and I don't even know if I like what I see. He still has some acne on his face, and I suggest some products that would help him. And he got upset because he thought I was humiliating him. I asked him to come to the gym with me because it'd be good for his health. And again, he became upset. He says I don't accept constructive criticism about my appearance and that I cry a lot, but he puts no effort in his appearance whatsoever. The problem is that we really love each other. Other than this
What?
issue, yeah, that's what they put. The problem
What?
is that we really love each other. Other than this issue, he treats me with so much love and care. Any advice with similar, any advice with people with similar issues? That was the end of it.
Oh my gosh! It seems
Oh,
like I'm on.
well, I mean,
It seems like I'm on the
oof.
Steve Harvey show with the strawberry
Strawberry
letter.
Letter, right? How did I get picked for this shit? I don't
What
know.
the hell?
All from some anime. I don't know. Child, that's why I said I need help. What do I do?
Dang. Okay, so they are okay.
Go ahead,
So
money.
let's
Go ahead.
let's
I'm on.
kind of let's kind of dissect this. They are married or they aren't,
Yeah, they are married. They've been married for she said 5 years.
and they're in their 20s.
They're 28.
Okay, and he wants her to kind of step it up with step her game up, in the looks department and how she carries herself or whatever. He compares her to her friends and family.
Yeah, he compares. Hold on, where's that? So he compares her to her sister and her friend. His sister, his mom, and her friends, I believe.
Okay, so her friends and family. But then she also tells him things about himself that would make him more attractive to her, but he is
Hear that?
shy. He shies away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're not gonna be married for too long.
That's what I feel like.
Because that would be
And-
annoying. That's annoying.
Okay, here's my thing, right? Because they're 5 years in. My question is, so he wasn't doing all this while y'all was dating before you tied the knot? Like, what was the relationship like before y'all got married?
He was. I
Because
bet you he was the same way. He was the same way. She thought she could
if
change him.
okay, see, okay, you just answered my question. Because
Mhm.
why did you marry him if he? Because I'm not gonna. See
If
these
we
people.
kind of confusing that because like
Yeah,
he would
and
show
then
signs before they got married because they've been married 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
He
so
was
he
like
was
that in
acting
the beginning.
exactly. So why did
Mm-hmm.
you marry him? And my thing is, a person that loves you is gonna love all of you. Now, if there's rooms of to improve in,
Got some
okay,
tacos.
Mm-hmm.
fine. That's okay, fine. But a person doesn't love you if they're constantly criticizing you to a point where now you're depressed, now you're
Yeah.
self-conscious.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not love. So when she's up there saying we really do love each other, I'm like, how? How? Because he married you.
Maybe the idea. Okay, so maybe they just love each other on paper. Because you know how sometimes you think you're compatible with somebody on paper, but then like physically and mentally you're not compatible at all, but you just look good together, or he looks like your type and she looks like his type, and it just looks like we should be together.
Wait a
But
minute. Hold on. I'm sorry, Money to Burn.
okay.
See. I got into this habit of looking at the chats while I'm on the panel. The
Okay.
Chiefs lost. The Bengals beat the Chiefs. Oh, I gotta clown somebody tomorrow. I'm gonna let them get over their feelings about the Chiefs losing. But then tomorrow I'm clowning it. Okay, let's go get back to the discussion. I'm sorry, I digressed.
I don't think they're gonna be married that long. I really don't think
No, they're
so.
not, because
They're not.
it's either somebody gonna start messing around. It might
That's
be
it.
him.
It sounds like he already lost interest in her because he's
It
criticizing
definitely
her for
sounds like that.
everything. But he
Yeah,
won't take the things that she says, but then he's basically comparing her to somebody else. I
yeah,
would think when a person does this, and she's a doctor too, so being a doctor, you're not spending that time at home like you would, and we're in the middle of COVID. So
especially now,
Exactly.
right?
right, you're not going to see that time home, and you're not putting on makeup to go to work. You're not doing anything. You're not doing that when you get home either because you're tired. So they're not going to be. I don't think they're going to be married for like very much longer anyway. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to text that. I'm not going to put that in an email back to her. But I would say,
Just
yeah, I
say
would
seek
probably get
therapy. Just put this seek
Yeah.
therapy.
Talk to somebody. Y'all gotta talk
Yeah.
that
Have
out.
you guys ever thought about maybe going to like a marriage counselor?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to put that because she gonna need it. Because if she
Yeah.
already had an eating disorder in high school,
Thank
Oh,
because I'm
I
like
missed
looking
that
back over
part.
what she
Oh, I
wrote.
missed that part. No,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
she said she had an eating disorder in high school. I've always been insecure about my body and suffered from some eating disorder in high school, but I thought my body is healthy and supported me, so why should I hate it? Yeah, she had an eating disorder in high school. I really think that they're not going to be together very much. I sound like he already did move past her a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably got a
Exactly.
side chick somewhere.
And she's super
Oh shit, I didn't
self-conscious
see
or
the guest.
insecure.
Sorry. Oh, hey, QT. Hold on. Here I come. Sorry. Got you now. Sorry. I just looked
Hey,
at you.
QT.
Hey, QT.
Tiffany P. Exactly. I think he
Hey,
already fucked
ladies.
somebody else.
Hey, QT. What's up?
I ain't
But
playing
he,
with y'all today. She asked for advice, and y'all sitting up here talking about all the situation. This could have been. Look,
Well, I mean,
well,
I
I mean,
can answer on
listen.
both.
But see, if I came, QT, if I came with my advice, it would be so harsh because I'd be like, man,
Yeah.
Fuck them and
No,
move on.
but the thing is
That's
like
my
she's
advice.
looking,
Fuck them
but she's
and move
looking
on.
to answer the person back. Y'all giving her more questions.
I was just making sure, I was making
Right.
like
I'm
a
not. She
diagram.
came to me for
Okay.
advice, and I'm like therapist. Shit.
No, look, for real. Yeah, I literally put in there, number one, she needs therapy because the first thing is first, she needs self-love. That's number
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Number two, I would tell her to leave if this therapy doesn't work because she needs self-love first and foremost. Okay. Because at the end of the day, he's making her more insecure.
Mhm.
All right. I'm not even focused on the part of what she's asking him to do.
I'm
For the
sorry.
simple fact, there's no love in none of that letter that was
Yeah.
written.
No.
So this is her trying to convince herself to hang
Right.
on. They already married too young, but that's neither here nor there at this point in the game. So she needs to get therapy, get self-love, and consider the paperwork on working on her divorce. See, I would advise her, get your paperwork ready, girl. Just keep it on ready,
Mhm.
while you in your therapy. And if you can get him in therapy as well, do that. If he says no, then your paperwork is ready for you to get on out the door. That's all I got to say on the matter.
I'm gonna tell you guys something real funny. You guys are gonna crack up. Okay. So my husband is a truck driver, right? So, when I'm with him on the road or whatever, I'm just wearing like sweats, just whatever. Cause it's like, you in a truck all day. I'm like, really, who are you trying to impress? One day he told me, you need to put on a 3-piece suit and some heels. I almost slapped that man. I was like, a 3-piece suit? What, put on a suit and some heels to sit up in a damn truck? What the? I was like, oh, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me for the rest of the day. I don't know what that was about. I guess some men just be tripping.
I think sometimes too, men see things outside of, in the world, right? And sometimes there are genuine men who just think, oh, you know what, my girl would look good in this, but they don't know how to deliver that message properly, which will have you, like you said, just want to bop him upside the head or not speak to him for the
TT, I
rest of the
almost
day.
slapped the shit out of him. I was like, oh man, okay,
Yeah, but see, most men, the ones with sense, what they would do would just know your size and go ahead and buy you one of those suits. You know what I'm saying? And then be
and
like,
take you
look,
somewhere nice where you can wear
yeah,
it.
say, look, I got, why don't you put, but to ride around in the truck like that,
That makes no sense.
yeah, I don't know any truck drivers like that. That's something different. But I'm going back on mute.
Okay, so
Sorry,
my thing is, I mean, y'all 5 years in. Fuck 'em,
Yeah,
leave
I
'em.
would say that. I think it sounds like he kind of he's based. You know how you outgrow people?
Yeah.
Sometimes you
put that in the chat too.
outgrow.
They
But
outgrew each other because they got married too young. 5
yeah,
years is not a
28.
long time.
Yeah.
But when they together, you said in high school. So you got to add that time in too. They got married too young. They're outgrowing each other and they don't know how to communicate that to one another. That's why I'm suggesting the therapy, couples therapy would be great, but she needs her own therapy as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, especially if she's the eating disorder, like that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it sounds like they just kind of outgrow each other. It's like he's tired of her, to be honest. And she might want to shave that thing on the back. She got a peach fuzz. I mean, I don't think he want to throw on a grizzly bear. She said she got a peach. She said,
yeah,
but then it was my facial hair, which she didn't even think she had. But obviously, she got a peach fuzz. If he's saying something about facial hair, you obviously got facial hair, baby. Shave or wax or laser or something. Nobody want no bear.
Vita, my question to you is, when you read this email or letter or whatever, what did you initially think about it when you first read it? Before trying to give advice or anything like that, what was your initial thought process on this?
After I read it about 3 or 4 times, I really just said he's probably cheating and outgrew her.
Yeah.
Originally, I just said he probably outgrew her because I said 28 and you've been married 5.5 years and he's criticizing you and he's comparing you to somebody else. And every time you mention something, that would benefit, like y'all want to do stuff together, like you want to go to the gym with me, because she said at the bottom of the letter, she said, well, I would suggest that we go together, and he would get an attitude, but he'd be quick to criticize you about everything, compare you to other women. I'm thinking, well, sounds like he just outgrew you and just don't want you no more. That's what I originally thought.
That's the worst, like comparing you to your friends and your family. That's like, damn, that's hard. That gotta hurt. That gotta hurt right there.
You know how somebody plainly in your face, and you know how somebody says something plainly to your face, but in your brain you don't want to like process it like that, but it is what it is, but you don't process it that way. To me, it sounds she's trying to make an excuse when she said, well, we really love each other. But like as QT said, how the letter is written, how I read it is how she wrote it. And nothing in it said, I love you. It said he's trying to change me. And I don't see love there. I see he don't like me. Nothing about me. Nothing in there said, I love you nowhere, anywhere in the letter, nothing. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 5 paragraphs in here.
Before she even said that.
Yeah. Right. And when she said, we really love each other, was literally the last 3 sentences of the letter. So I don't think there's love
probably
there.
Because they look good on paper.
So yeah, that was just one. And like I said, I got like 5 other ones. Y'all, I'm not gonna take the heat alone. Y'all riding with me. No, I thought y'all was gonna like not ride with me. No, y'all coming with me on this advice thing I've got going on.
Where are you finding these people?
They're finding me. They're finding me. I'm not finding them. They're finding me. It's that damn animated shit I started. That's my problem.
With your voice? Your voice changer?
It's the animated thing. That's how I got another one. Okay. Hold on. Boyfriend suddenly stopped initiating. And y'all know how this goes.
Uh-oh.
Y'all ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
So, boyfriend stops initiating. Hi, I am a 26-year-old female. I have been living with my boyfriend for a year now. He's 27. And it has been great overall. During our first few months, we were having sex 2 to 3 times a day, which was too much for me. I talked to him about it and came to a compromise with how often we have sex. Anyway, that has been the case since 2 weeks ago, when he's just suddenly stopped initiating. Before, he would just jokingly touch me all over, but the past 2 weeks, there's been nothing. I understand if it's just kind of fizzled out, but it was just so abrupt. And I'm not used to him like this, not even touching me at all. And she put at all in caps. I tried initiating, but nada. I talked to him about this, and he said he's feeling ugly because he's gained weight. And I reassured him that to me, he's still a great, awesome man I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. It has been 3 days since that conversation, but still nothing happened. Aside from the sex or lack thereof, he's still overall the same. I can't help but take it personally. I, myself, have gained weight, though I worked out to shred those extra inches. So I'm just thinking that maybe he's losing attraction towards me. I don't want to talk. I don't want to think he's seeing someone else, as we're together almost 24/7 since we're working from home. He's making me feel dissatisfied and insecure. Any advice?
That sexy toy lady, sounds like something you need to answer.
Yeah, sexy toy lady, come up here.
Yeah.
I can't.
Man,
I can't.
you got the toy you want to put up here for them.
Right.
I don't have these problems.
Ain't no choice gonna work in this situation. If dude is for real and he say he don't feel sexy no more,
STD, or it doesn't say that there's impotence or STD.
Could it be that
Right.
that's just an excuse though, QT?
that's why I just said if he's being honest. If he's being honest and he feel fat and frumpy, then ain't nothing she could do gonna change that. On the flip side, Vita, could you read? Did you say she worked off her pounds or is working off her pounds?
She said, I have gained weight. She said, I can't help but take it personally. I myself have gained weight, though I worked out to shred those extra inches. So I'm just thinking that maybe he's losing attraction towards me. I don't want to
Okay.
think he's seeing someone else as we're together almost 24/7 since we're working from home. It's making me feel dissatisfied and insecure.
Okay, because initially, before you had got to the weight thing, the first thought is that he wasn't initiating because she kind of put the brakes on. You understand what I mean? Like, oh, it's too much. So he's like, well, I'm gonna wait for you. But then she said she tried it, and that's
And
when
he's saying
I feel fat
backing
and
off.
frumpy. So I would just say, hey, you know what? Try to see if he'll work out with you. Because again, I always go for when somebody gives you a reason why it's this, what you should do is try as best you can to have a solution. Now it's up to that person, right, to go along with it or not. Once if they don't, that's when you start like, okay, this ain't because you fat, this because you doing somebody else. You understand what I mean? But
Mm.
initially you have to start with what they give you. And she started it. Remember, she stopped it
Mhm.
because it
Saying it
was
was
it
too
was too much
much.
for her. You see what I'm saying? So who's to say? 'Cause the men and they mental. It's all about your delivery. So who's to say he didn't start feeling it somewhat less than attractive? You get what I'm saying? And she said she's been living with him for a year, 26. So yeah, I would tell her if it was me, like, look, why don't you try inviting him to work out with you, and see what you get from there.
Maybe they just get away from the house.
That
That's what I was
too.
gonna say.
That's why
Maybe
I
they
said
needed some
invite to
time
work out.
apart.
Yeah, because I was gonna say if they're actually working out, that's already letting go of that kind of tension build up too, right? Especially if they do it away from home. But they definitely cooped up for 24 hours. You see and hear everything. There ain't nothing cute about that. Well, you don't have any type of other outlet.
I just put it down there. Did she get it? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's not. Somebody dropped. What happened to her? What happened to MTV? What just happened? She just dropped. Her must have died. You believe it? Oh, I put it down there. You see it, Tiffany?
QT1, I agree with you. See how
Yeah.
that works first. And if the
Uh,
problem continues, move
so
along.
that's kind of young to be. All of a sudden, he's not attracted anymore.
But at that, I
This the
mean,
thing. Who's to say he's not attracted? This is what I'm saying, you guys. People have their
he's
own
feeling that.
internal, battles in themselves. She's saying, I hope he's not that she hopes not. It's not to say that he's unattracted to her or not attracted to her. It may be he doesn't feel attractive himself. It really could be
Yeah.
that. But it could be a combination, like I said. If she initiated that, it's too much for me. All of these things play with men's head, and there are certain things us as women that men can say to us, right? It kind of gets in your head if you let it. If you don't talk it completely out, if you
Yeah.
just leave it where it is, these things are gonna fester.
Yeah, they're gonna
That's what
fester
I
and
think
get
is going
worse.
on with her. It's
I
a
mean,
possibility.
and
I'm muting.
yeah, because with guys in that age group, like when they start hitting late 20s going into their 30s, they start noticing more that they're not the same as they were in high school,
Really?
especially if they were the athletic type. So once they start going into their 30s, they are very self-conscious about how they look, how they act, compared to how they were in high school.
And
So
real quick, do we have verification that he's 26? I know she's 26. Are they
I
both
think
the
she said
same age?
26 and 27 or something.
27,
yeah,
Okay. All right.
6.
Damn, it seemed like 26 and 20. I think it's the working at home together. You're there all day together. He's feeling insecure about, how he's looking now, the COVID weight or whatever. But they need to like have some time apart from each other. You can't be around somebody 24 hours a day and still want to, be intimate and stuff sometimes. Like, I think maybe she needs to somebody need to get a hobby.
And
Get out the
COVID
house.
is a mind fuck in itself.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Just being in this pandemic
Yeah,
mentally,
true that.
you see what I mean? That's what I said. So many factors. But like I said, I always like to start with, let's try to move in a positive direction for a solution. And if I see like, oh, you don't even want to try, then that's when you start reevaluating the situation and coming with, oh, okay, so you just don't like me, or you just don't want me, or you just got somebody else. But initially, like with this type of stuff and that first one, yeah, you just kind of go for the positive solution first. That's just me though. Hey Tiff, what's up, gal?
Hey Tiff, what's up?
What's up? What's up?
How you doing?
Are you on mute? Because I can't hear you.
Tiff, you there?
Tiff, you there? We can hear you. Can you hear us?
No, she's all. I don't got her mute or nothing. She should be.
I don't hear.
Yeah, because I
anything.
hear her.
You hear? I don't hear.
I don't
Tiffany.
hear. I don't hear her. I just hear you guys.
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Oh, now we
no,
hear
we
you.
hear
We
you
got
now.
you. We got you.
Now we hear you.
Hey, all right. Thank you, Vita, for letting me on. Hey, Gloriana. Hey, Money to Burn. Hey, QT.
Hey.
Y'all know
What's up? What's up?
right? Like I'm very popular right now because I'm on the panel with y'all. I'm very
Oh,
popular.
you know what? You play
you
too
part
much.
of the popular the girls. Huh? You gonna get attacked tomorrow, Tiffany.
By who? Stop it.
Did you hear what I said?
Everybody on.
No, on some real
You
shit.
next.
Vita,
You next tomorrow, Tiffany. You next.
Girl, listen. Pay attention to what Brown Sugar say. They say certain people name. It's certain people they fuck with and they try. Okay, try, bitch. Anywho, but yeah, Vita. Am I saying it right? Is it Vita or Vita? I'm pretty sure it's
Vita.
Vita.
I go by both, but everybody else has called me Vita.
Okay, yeah. So Vita, thank you for letting me out. But I have a question for you. How do you
Yes,
feel
ma'am.
about unmarried women as well as single women giving advice to married women and women in a relationship?
I was married before, so I kind of
See, I've
do on
never
both.
been married and I'm not in a relationship. So when I get questions like from married women, or I hit a hard pause because I cannot relate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But, yeah.
it kind of depends because as women, we always can see stuff from different points of views. Like to me, I can see views from every woman's side, whether you be married or single, because as a woman, it's a woman. There's more, there's more experience on different sides. But sometimes what a single person says does make a lot of sense. Like, would you really want to put up with that? Like some stuff people say really do make sense, whether they be in that particular situation or not. Because like, I'm not, let's say for instance, somebody asked me something, but I'm not a homosexual. I may say something that makes sense, even though I don't practice that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like I have one that asked me something about their relationship, but even though I'm not a homosexual, I don't practice that lifestyle. What I said made sense, even though I did not practice that lifestyle. It's just a relationship part of it. In a relationship, how would I feel if I was in a relationship with anybody, whether it be a man or a woman? In that, and it comes in that terms of it, it's just sticking to just in a relationship with somebody. That's where I fall in line out, relative was a man or a woman. In that general sense, if I was in a relationship with somebody, how would I feel in that general sense? Not regardless if they're a man or a woman. So to me, I don't really bother me whether they was married or if they single. It depends. Like, know where you fit in it. Doesn't matter to me.
I like that question, Tiffany.
Yeah, that
And
was a good question.
You know what I would tell you is that just the way you did that, just qualify it first. You understand? To simply say, I haven't been married. I'm single. Do you still want my advice? You see what I'm saying? Because then at that point, I think you feel a lot more comfortable. And then also the person who is willing to take it, let's say a married woman, right? She'll know exactly where you're coming from, and she can kind of weigh that out because it will be coming from a perspective of if I was in this position. You know what I mean? And it might help that person out, because a lot of times I know people will go, oh, you're not in this situation or in that situation. And so it is easy for some of us to look from the outside and say what we would do, because we always have a what we would do until we're in it, and sometimes people have to be reminded, because at the end of the day, you've been involved in a relationship. So in that aspect, you're qualified to speak on relationships. Maybe, just qualifying and saying, hey, I haven't been married before, and then move on from there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm be honest with you, KT. Vita's first question, I absolutely would not answer. I get, I have, co-workers, friends that are all married, and they throw questions. I'm like, nah, I've never been married. I can't even speak on it. Like, I'll try the second question, but I would give that qualifier you're talking about. But the first question, I would not even fuck with. Like, I don't even converse. Like, I don't get on that with married women because I cannot. I've never been married, so you know what I mean. I'm not gonna I'm not qualified to speak on that. So,
But here, all opinions are welcome.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Like with those type of questions, I always tell the person, this is just my opinion. This is just my advice. It's not the gold standard. So, and I don't
Is
like
that
answering married. I don't like answering married questions anyway.
I
But to
really
get,
either.
but to give an opinion on it, it's just my opinion. It's not. It's not the standard way of doing things.
Because the thing about it is, all these situations, you can think up any hypothetical, but whether you married or not, hell, somebody fucking like it. Okay, I'll tell any
That
woman
part.
or man that hell, the nigga you with or the woman you with may not like it, but hell, I guarantee you somebody fucking
Somebody
like
else
it.
will, huh?
Period. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, girl, get to the next question. This is hot.
okay?
I'm down. Let's go.
Okay, so this one is interesting. Actually, this one is a lady who has a. Should I kick my brother, who's 37, out of my house after 4 years?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, let me stop.
Yes. No, that was what the little subject line said. I'm not
Yep.
good enough.
No.
Um, she said, I am married with one child, and my brother's been living with me for the past 4 years. About 5 years ago, he lost his two kids and wife in a car crash.
Oh
We have
wow.
parents or close family, so I was there for him as he went through. Is that me?
It sounds like
It's
somebody's
not
smoke
me.
alarm.
It's not
Yeah.
my smoke alarm. I'm on mute.
Oh,
I'm
okay, it's
going
one of
not
mine.
me.
It's probably one of mine, and I can't reach it. So bear with me. I'm gonna get something, get up there to get it. But we have no parents or close family, so I was there for him as he went through therapists and groups, etc. A year after the crash, he had lost his company, any further career and opportunities, and was basically living homeless, even though he had almost enough to retire on his savings. After that, I took him in, and he has been living in my basement. The problem is he just spends all day either going on walks or reading books. And I feel like his life is going nowhere, and he'll regret it 10 years from now. He's tried and failed to hold a job, go to groups, and generally be productive the past 4 years. I am not sure what to do. He is not hurting or bothering anyone. But like I said, I just don't want to see him stay in the same spot for the foreseeable future and want to push him to moving out and doing things for himself. Again, any advice?
So his family, his wife
Yeah.
and kids passed away.
Yeah, she said 5 years ago he lost his two kids and his wife in a car crash.
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a really
no
hard
for
one.
me. That's your family.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
That's just me. Absolutely not.
She
Ah,
has to gently push him, because I think what she's getting at
go keep talking.
is the depression. You understand what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
he is still grieving. I think she's trying to push him to live, if that makes sense. It's not, I don't think she's really she's really like trying to put him out. She wants this man to live. That's the hard part to get
Doesn't want him to
someone.
fall too deep into a
Yes, because
depression
he's
to where he can't get
yes,
himself out ever.
yeah, because he's
Uh-huh.
still grieving, and with that grief ooh, it's deep. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds to
Mhm.
me like,
it
yeah,
sounds like it's her husband tripping.
just
Did she
she
say
said,
something about the husband?
I missed the
Yeah, her
husband.
husband started complaining first.
Sorry, I was talking to my daughter.
Oh, I thought that
Correct me if I'm
she
wrong,
said she
Vita.
had a
The husband
kid.
started
I
bitching
missed the
first.
husband.
Yeah, I missed that part about the husband.
I thought
No,
the husband started
she just
tripping
said she
first.
got married with one child, but she said, I married with one child and my brother been living with me for the past 4 years. So I don't know if she didn't say that the brother was there before she got married, or was he there, prior or during or after. She didn't
Okay.
specify.
Okay, so she's not saying that her husband was complaining then, right?
You see how I read that whole thing into
I
that?
don't know
That's
where
what I'm
she
saying. Don't
said
ask
it,
single people shit.
but it's
Tiffany, I'm trying to hear what she said, girl. Did the husband complain or not? Yes or no?
She didn't say whether the husband complained, but
Okay.
it sounds like she said that the past 4 years. I'm assuming because she said 5 years ago he lost his wife, his two kids and wife in a car crash, and they said I married with one child, and for the past 4 years. So that would mean that 5 years ago. Well, it sounds like she got married after he lost.
After the
So basically, but here's the thing though. Remember what she said also, that for 1 year her brother was homeless and whatnot. And
Yeah.
again, this is her, to me, looking out for her brother, and like, I don't want to see my brother out there like that. I don't even think that he came to her. That's what it seems like to me, because she's saying he's not bothering anybody, right?
And he has money. He
No,
has income.
it sounds like he messed all that off from what she just read.
She said he
yeah, he had enough money to retire. Had past tense.
Yeah,
and he can't hold a
No, but
job
why would
down
he have
now.
lost his money if he was just reading and going for walks every day?
No, but and that's
She
what
didn't
I'm
say that he
saying. I
took
think
off his
that
money.
first year, all that grief and all that, you understand, he could have been in the bottle. He could. It's when people grieve different. So no telling how all that transpired, because it's like if you had enough to retire, but you ended up homeless, something happened in that time. And to me, because she's not saying he's on drugs, she's not saying he's drinking.
Yeah,
She's
that's
saying
what I
he's
was
going,
thinking. Is he
all
like
he's doing
smoking
is
weed or
staying in the
something?
basement, going for walks and reading books. To me, that's what I'm saying. It sounds more like she just wants him to have a better quality of life. You know what I'm saying? Like move on, not per se move out, but like to be lifted. That's what it sounds like to me. And with that, that's what I said,
I
she
think
has to
she
gently
should,
nudge him back into which, god dang, y'all forgot we in COVID. See, we in COVID. It's so hard, to like get him around other people and trying to, because if it wasn't COVID, you know what I'm saying, you can get out and mingle a little bit and just start to see what life is again. So yeah, that's kind of hard with COVID. I don't know what to do.
think I agree. I agree with Clark. Clark says that she should go with him to like bereavement groups. So like that probably would help him a lot too, to be around other people where he can kind of talk the same, the feelings through or whatever, and just get some counseling.
But sounds like Vita said
totally
something about he was in groups before too. I'm sorry, Terry. It sounded like she said he was in groups before. That's what I'm. Yeah, because that was my first thought. Go to a bereavement group, but I thought Vita said he had been in groups before. So yeah, this is because I'm really. Do you guys mind if she reads it again and then Carrie? Do we hear from Carrie?
Yeah.
Please, Vita, can you read it one more time just so we could be very clear?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Let me mute. Hold on. Before you do that, let me mute.
Okay. Okay. It's the subject line was, should I kick my brother out of the house after 4 years? It's just that I'm married with one child and my brother has been living with me for the past 4 years. About 5 years ago, he lost his two kids and wife in a car crash. We have no parents or close family, so I was there for him as he went through therapists and groups, etc. A year after the crash, he had lost his company, any future career opportunities, and was basically living homeless, even though he had almost enough to retire on on in his savings. After that, I took him in and he had been living in my basement. The problem is he just spends all day either going on walks or reading books. And I feel like his life is going nowhere and he'll regret it 10 years from now. He's tried and failed to hold a job, go to groups, and generally be productive the past 4 years. I'm just not sure what to do. He's not hurting or bothering anyone, but it's like I said, he just doesn't seem to, he just don't want to see, I just don't want to see him stay in the same spot for the foreseeable future. And I want to push him to move out and be doing things for himself again. What should I do?
Damn, that's hard.
Go ahead, Carrie.
Oh, thank you. You know, I've lost a lot of people. You know, I'm from Chicago, and I've seen people lose parents, and I've seen people lose their children. And people don't get over losing their children. It's not like the other types of grief that people could get over. He will never, ever, ever, ever be whole again. That's not something. I mean, the fact that he still has the mental capacity to read books and go on walks is so much better than most people are doing 4 years out. And I'm talking about people I know who lost one child. I lost somebody close to me. I don't even really talk about my shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The losses I've experienced like that. But I'm gonna tell you that his sister, if he's like what I know what happens to people when they lose a single child, like she said, he had money, but he was homeless, just wandering the streets. Like at a certain point, people talk a lot of shit about what they would and wouldn't do if they lost a child. But at the end of the day, most people who experience that, they never, ever, ever, ever recover. Ever. There is no recovering from that. I have an auntie that's in the grips of that. And I have people closer to me that's in the grips of that. And if she kicked him out, it's no getting the job again, right? It's no. Now some people can, but the people that can't, he lost both his kids and his wife. If she can afford to have her brother in that basement, she should let him live whatever tortured piece of a life he can. And this way people think about mental health. I'm gonna shut up in a second. In America, everybody ain't meant to be happy all the time. I mean, joy is a beautiful thing, but it's fleeting. Some people, if he can get up out the bed and go for a walk and appreciate nature and sunshine and the sky, he is doing good. He is doing great, in my opinion. For somebody that's lost that much just 4 years ago.
I agree, Carrie. And you know what?
Yeah, I agree too. I agree, Carrie.
Now that we know that he's done the groups, because that's why I said we need to hear that again. He's done the groups. He's done, and not to say there's a point where it's like enough is enough, but the fact that it's more. And I guess I kind of said it without saying it, huh? It's more of what his sister wants for him. If that makes sense. She wants him to live.
It sounds like she doesn't want him to like.
Yeah, and guess what? He might not regret it in those 10 years. Because if we listen to what Carrie is talking about, right? It makes sense that it's like he's just perfectly fine to live it out just the way he is, because that she's correct. You don't get over that. So yeah, I think with far as my advice, I'm with Carrie. I would say, yeah, let him continue to live if it's not a burden for you. But I would definitely add that she should look inwards and think more like that. She's thinking more of what she wants for him as opposed to what he actually needs, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I did actually answer this one. I was just bringing this one to the hip. I did actually answer this one. I did put that from a person that actually lost a child. Losing a child, Carrie said, it's heartbreaking and you never get over it. And for him, not just one, but two children and his wife, and you don't have parents and you don't have close family. You are his family and you are all he has left in his brain. If he loses you and you put him out or you try to force him out, you might be the straw that breaks him. And you're lucky that he's leaving the house to go for a walk, and he's doing out them groups. Hard for him because when my daughter died, I couldn't do groups. I didn't want to hear it.
Mhm.
I didn't want to hear it. I couldn't do it because I was seeing other parents break down and cry, and that was breaking me down. And sometimes, and I did tell her, go with him when he goes, goes to the groups, because you need someone to go with you, because it is difficult to do that. Like, and until that's put on your plate, think about how it is for your child. You're looking at your child every day, and you being in the house with your child might be comforting for him because he can hear your child,
Right.
your child grow.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that might
That
be
could be so healing right there.
So
Yeah,
don't
Vida, I just want to throw in the difference. Like you still have living children. Like you had it was something to motivate you to get well enough. You know what I'm saying? But he lost everything. It's nothing for him. That amount of devastation. I think it's wrong to even assume that people want to be happy. For him to just be able to feel the sun on his face is probably as good as it's gonna get for somebody that lost all their whole family in one fell swoop.
Yeah. And speaking from experience, I lost one of my cousins via suicide, and I also lost a brother and a sister at a very young age. They were in their 20s, and my dad still to this day, so they would be in their 50s now. Yeah, in their 50s, both my brother and my sister. And to this day, my dad still says that he has to struggle to get out of bed.
Right.
Struggle
Right.
to get out of bed. Like losing a child is like, he said that's like the worst. Is you just feel like something in your gut is missing every day. So I definitely will have to agree with Carrie Ann, but I do think that she should try to encourage him to do more groups and see, maybe he might find a group that is a better fit for him, not to just give up on the, bereavement groups.
Yeah, he's got stuff like that was difficult because I didn't expect it. But after I had to read it like 3 or 4 times and then really think about it because I lost everything. That's from the downstairs when I know
everything.
He's lost everything, and that is literally if he's downstairs in the basement and he's leaving the house. Period. Because I didn't want to leave my house. Like I'm exclusive. I didn't want to leave at all. I didn't want to at all.
Right.
Like I didn't see no people, bellman, the amp, nobody. So if you just go for a walk, that's actually a good.
That's a triumph, right? And he can still read. He can still
the 4
concentrate
years,
enough to read.
within the 4 years, that was good because hey, I wasn't that way in 4 years. I was super good. So that's actually a good thing. I'm pretty sure there become a time where he wasn't doing that. So I told her go back and think about how he was at the beginning and see his progress that he's doing now. And I'm telling you, there's progress there. You just didn't realize he's progressing. It may not look like that to you, but them small steps, him going for a walk, him reading a book, them are small steps.
She would do better to just congratulate him, like you said, for all he's done so far and make him feel like however he's grieving, he's doing right. Whatever it is that he's doing that's got him that far, it would probably do him more of an upliftment just to tell him that ain't nobody gonna pressure you to feel better before you feel better,
That's true.
Whatever it is you need, that's gonna help him more than pushing him.
Exactly.
Yeah, because the add on in there that she needs to really look at herself and understand that she's wanting for him what she wants, and that's not going to be helpful.
And we all struggle with that have little. My little sister, I think most of us that have younger siblings struggle with wanting them to be who we want them to be. Grief or no grief, that's a hard one,
Yeah, that was a tough one. That one was a tough one.
It comes from love, I
get from any of reading. I'm actually going to. I'm sorry about that beeping one, but I have it's the one downstairs, and I can't reach that one, so I'm gonna have to ask somebody to come in and that one. But any of the response I get from I will read the response and stuff like that. I'm just not going to read y'all who the person is, but
Okay.
I'll read the response.
May I just say from all of us, in case somebody catches this, when we was like, kick him out, we were saying that to be funny before
Yes.
we heard
Yes.
the damn letter.
We
Yeah, we want to clear
not
that up,
serious
y'all,
about that.
before people try to take that and run with it. Okay,
Yeah.
back on
Exactly.
mute.
Yeah, we were
Exactly.
thinking of the commercial where the boy was living in the mom's basement because he
Yeah.
couldn't stop smoking weed. And yeah, that's what I was
Hot
thinking.
y'all.
So,
Y'all already said kick him out. I said keep him. Just everybody said.
Oh yeah,
Tiffany
correct.
got a heart.
Tiff is the only one
Got a
said
heart.
keep him right off the rip. Okay, my bad.
Yep.
him.
I'm
But
hop
to
down,
be
y'all. I just
fair,
wanted to say that real
I'm glad Vita read it again because I read so much more into what he said that was
Yeah.
not there.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah, sometimes we need to redo because it's like because sometimes I think it's like people talking before she gets it all out, so we're missing things. So I'm glad
Yeah.
you read that too, because that's what
Yeah.
I thought I heard you said groups, and but then you gotta. But thank you, Vita, for reading that again, and your answer
Yes,
was
I added to her
wonderful to
story
her.
and everything.
Yes.
Mhm.
Ah,
Right. Yeah.
And
Thanks,
Vita, I'm
Carrie,
listening,
for
but I'm cooking at the
chiming
same
in.
time.
I'm sorry. Thanks, Carrie, for chiming in and giving us that breakdown too. And Money to Burn, so sorry. And whoo, sis, that's a lot too. And
Yeah.
that
It's
was
a lot.
yeah,
It's a lot.
yeah. And we know your story, Vita. I'm surprised you was even able to write that thing, child.
Who still got a house phone?
I was
Come
just
through.
getting ready to say that. Whose house phone?
no house phone.
No, that's actually me, but I put mine on house phone because I like the house phone ring. And also for my in-home office, you do need a house phone. I mean,
It's
for
good to have
me.
a house phone.
So
I
yes,
was about to
honey,
say,
because when things go bad, I can
Yeah.
still reach out, child.
okay.
Mhm.
Yes, just electricity go down and all that. Yes, that's true.
Okay,
True that. True
I
that.
have gone for time for this last one.
Okay.
Okay. And
So,
Miss Vita, I'm listening, but I'm also cooking at the same time. So
yeah,
the
you could.
majority of the time,
I know
I'm gonna be on mute. So
the house and everything, hiding it in your titties and things. I can't get in there, you know. Be blaming me. So this is the last one I want to read for the night, and it's called "My Girlfriend Hates Me." It's in the subject line. It's interesting. My girlfriend, 24, is so mean to me. Whenever she gets annoyed at anything in her life, she could stub her toe and yell at me for not getting her a ring or a house yet. We've been dating for 3 years, almost 4. In my opinion, this is around the time to start thinking about marriage. She's been hounding me for a ring since our first year. She says everybody she knows has only been together for 2 years when they got married. And now she's comparing me to her younger sister and her boyfriend. And
Why?
she said if they get married first or move into a home together first, she's going to leave me indefinitely, which in my head makes it feel like she doesn't really actually love me, but just loves the thought of her own house and ring. Please help. I don't know what to do. I got fired on Christmas, and ever since then, she's been treating me like an actual bum, which I'm from. She's definitely has helped pay for a few things in the past 2 weeks, which I'm grateful for, but she's starting to act like I don't have any worth or credibility anymore. She's treated me horribly damn near every day now and continues to tell me how broke I am whenever she sits down. This time she's tried blaming it on quitting her vape. I just sit and take it, trying to understand her side of shit. But it's getting to a point where she's waking up mad at me, and I even had the chance to fuck shit up yet. Please help me. I'm lost. Whew.
It's over.
Yeah.
So
Take that shit on the
she's
chin.
hounding him for a ring after 1 year,
Yeah.
and a house and the family and everything after 1 year.
All her friends got married or moved in together within a year or 2 years of knowing.
He didn't have a job. He don't got no job.
No, but they made plans, Money to Burn. You forgot you missed that part. They discussed all of that stuff too between them two.
Get rid of her.
Yeah, what he need to do, he gonna have to suck it up if he want to keep under the same roof with her, because you know how they say, you know, women don't get moist when you broke and don't have a job. I mean, what happens is her whole, what you call that, security and them being partners,
Hello, Tristan.
it's not looking the same to her anymore. And so until he bounces back, meaning like getting that job, because the marriage thing and all that, yeah, I would advise don't even worry about all that, because you know it happens. Women get impatient, men get impatient, they want what they want, but it's the job thing. That's his number one priority for himself. I would let her kick rocks though, because what she's doing is giving him an ultimatum. It's not that she don't like him. She's frustrated because he don't have a job, and her whole little bubble got busted. That's all this is. So either he take it or get rid of her, get his shit together, and they hook back up. That's what I would tell him.
It's usually if he gonna get rid of her though, there ain't no hooking back up. Once it's over, it's over.
But she talked about walking out on him.
No,
the way it was reading, it sounded like she felt away before he even lost his job.
That's what I'm getting. I'm feeling like she ready to hurry up and jump the broom to be like her friends. Oh, I want to get married. I want to have a house. I want to have everything my friends have. And I need you to hurry up and move up my speed of light. You're not moving fast enough for me. We already 3 years in and we ain't got no ring and we ain't got no engagement. We ain't got no house. We're not where my friends are. And this is where I want. And you're not giving it to me. And now you ain't got no jobs. I'm going to talk to you any kind of way. That's what I'm feeling. That's what
the bubble and that is so having that conversation with her. That's what I'm telling y'all is a part in that letter. Seemed like from what I heard, like they talked about it too, like 4 years, like, you know what I mean? Like we've been together this amount of time. Yeah, it's one thing to say something like that first year, whatever. But now this time has passed, okay? And it's like we've been together all this time. Trust me, a conversation before she got mad was taking place. I'm just saying that from experience, okay? And not from me wanting to get married, but from somebody wanting to marry me. And it's like, yo, hold on, roll back now, roll back. Men do the same shit. Put all that pressure, you know, trying to lock you down real quick, like, but they will be talking the whole time. So you may not have the ring, right? But it's a conversation going. I think that's probably he played himself like that. That's why he getting this throwback now. That she's talking
because there was a setback. There was a setback.
That too, yeah. But along looking at everybody else doing it, trust and believe. Homeboy was talking to her like, "Oh yeah, babe, you know I'm gonna get you a ring, or well, you know we got to get to this place," and she was just rolling along with it, which is her bad too. You know, because if you're in a partnership, both of y'all got to work for it. You know, so I think she just got tired of it, but she was falling for the okie doke too. And now that he don't have that job, that just bringing it all out because she watching everybody else get that dream that she wanted.
But that's not good to discourage a man from having a job. We ain't supposed to talk to no man.
We know that. That's why I say he need to get rid of her ass until he get his shit together, because he's gonna have to suck it up because he's finna get that work every day until he get a job. That's just the reality of it. He gonna get that work every day till he get a job, or he get rid of her.
Ooh, when he said, "Please help," in the middle of that paragraph, I about lost it. I'm not gonna lie.
It
I was
sounds like you gotta get rid of his ass. I vote you move around.
Yeah, because then the letter say she gave him something like she's threatened to leave him for a little while or something like that.
No, he just said she wakes up every day mad like at him, and she said she blames it on the fact that she quit vaping, but she wakes up mad at him.
Oh, she's blaming it on having a nicotine fit.
Girl, yeah,
she's blaming it on a nicotine fit.
Yeah, she got fired on Christmas, and we finna be in February. We finna be in February now.
Well, shoot, don't hate nobody unemployment or something, but I'm saying it seemed like she said something about she would leave him for a little bit or something like that. I don't know.
She already got a nigga. Okay,
something good.
Okay,
and see,
leave him for a little bit. What that mean?
Yeah, and see, Vita, that particular letter is kind of, in my view, is kind of deceptive because it's like she's saying what he's doing, but she's not saying what she's doing.
Yeah, because So I don't know what her side of it is. I'm just
Exactly.
I just go by because he wrote because the subject title was wrote in the email was "My Girlfriend Hates Me," so I would just assume that was he wrote it. I don't have her version of the story. I just have his
Yeah,
version.
she
Right.
don't hate him. She just on that nigga's neck. I'm sorry, I done said the
Yeah.
N-word, child. I'm sorry.
She on his neck, and then I mean,
The
does she?
disclaimer,
Maybe she doesn't.
correct, but this
Maybe
is
she doesn't see him like working towards like
And that's what
getting
that's what I'm
Exactly.
employment.
saying,
Like
honey.
maybe
That's my
he's sitting at
point.
home being lazy.
No, but I'm saying all along in these 4 years, I don't even think it's a matter. I'm not gonna put it all on her that she was just pushing him. He was helping that conversation. Trust me, dudes be doing that mess. Oh, babe, don't trip. You know, I'm saving for the ring. Or oh, you know, they do
So
that stuff. They just string you along. I think it's part of that too. Because how is she staying with him all that time? And then yes, after a while, this one got married. Because who's gonna say that if you're not financially sound or if you're not keeping your promises? You understand
Well,
what I'm saying?
it sound like they're in their 20s. They're in
Yeah,
their 20s,
yeah,
right, Vita?
it almost seems like he was making her promises and now she, feeling hurt and butt hurt. Like, yo, you said by this time we would be at this point. So how come I don't have this yet? That's what it sounds like to me, just based off of his side of it. But it's like
right.
but she did help out. He said once he wasn't working, when she's helped out, he minimized that. So I don't know. I'm inclined to think this dude, you know, he doesn't know how to have balance. It's like he trying to appease her on one end, which probably meant whining and dining. You know how men do,
And then that shit
instead
ran
of
out.
saving his damn money to get her for them to get where they both want to be.
I think he
Okay.
applied for unemployment. I would ask it, but I think that's prying too hard. But I know, register. Why you ain't apply for unemployment and
That's
you've
what
been
I'm saying. That was my first question. Like, where's the unemployment? That's why I'm like, something fishy about this last one. I don't know. That's
I'm
a
gonna just
little
tell
something.
you guys this like straight up. I'm so damn glad I ain't in my 20s no more.
For
For
real.
real.
For
Facts.
real. For real.
Oof, Lord, that oof.
huh.
Now, if there
I'm
was
glad.
ever if there was ever an email that I would feel uncomfortable answering, it would be this one because there's too many missing parts to the email. Like you could base your opinion on what you just heard, but it's kind of like we don't know the behind the scenes
Yeah,
of the
like where
Don't
you
say that
other
word,
situation.
Flo. That is a word that is we're not gonna say behind the scenes
Ah,
on
damn
Vita's
it.
channel.
Then I'm just not gonna talk. Fuck it. I'll go back on mute. I'm not talking no more.
No,
We we don't.
behind the scenes is a word that we're not gonna use.
So we can't use chicken. We can't use behind the scenes. We can't. Damn.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just
I got you, honey.
I'm being a bitch today. Sorry, you guys.
No, but that particular email, I would really feel uncomfortable about giving any type of advice because it's like we just don't know. We don't know what he's actually doing to try to improve his situation, and we don't know because to me it feels like she's keeping up with the Joneses as far as the timeline. Well, they're married and they got married, and but what's actually going on? Like that to me is a partial email, so I really can't. I wouldn't even answer it. That's just my thing
Mhm.
because we really don't know how hard he is working to try to please her at the end of the day. So
Yeah, I don't know. Mm. I'm just glad I'm not in my 20s anymore. Whew. Where Vita go?
her phone got too hot, so we're just gonna keep talking.
Okay. Oh, she said, keep talking. Phone got hot. Yeah. I don't know. That's hard. That's why these dudes don't need to be gassing these chicks' head up, talking about we gonna get married. We gonna get married. We gonna do this. We're gonna have a house. We're gonna especially if you're not financially secure and don't really have anything to offer, stop telling people you're gonna marry them. Just yeah, period.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
I'm sorry, I had
Because
stepped out. I agree. I agree with you, money. Put all the. That's what. Yeah, I'm saying that's what they do though. They sit up.
Just date. Shit, it's okay to date. And in my opinion, you know how people say
Somebody
you're-
cracking pants or somebody getting knocked over the head.
that's Glorion.
Oh,
yeah,
That conversation must have been a killer.
I'm gonna mute. Hold on. Let me do
In
what I
my-
do when
oh,
I come
like-
in.
you guys
Flo
think
getting
about
it
this?
in. Go getting it in. Pow pow.
I know. Sounds
Clocking
like
people.
she's frying something.
I thought she was clocking somebody over the head.
The conversation was hating because my
Yeah.
folks like click it. I was like,
Right. No, that
Like,
was Flo. But yeah, it's nothing.
it was
wrong
that
with
girl.
dating.
She was hating. She voodoo my phone.
Stop. Yeah, because it's like that's what I'm thinking. It was a conversation being had. That's why I said I can't just put that all on old girl. You see what I mean? Because dudes do that crap. They
Yeah, they
find a
do.
one or whatever, get to talking, and sell you that dream. Okay, and
Get to
fell
talk
for
and
the
say you're dreaming, and next thing you know, you in labor and shit.
Yeah, because I mean, 4 years out, and like I said, even the 1 year, I don't think that's bad to be like, where's this going? You know what I mean? Are we serious? Do we have a future? I don't think that anything is wrong with that, depending on the age of these people, right? So when you get past that, and so now 4 years down the line, this dude is suddenly talking and
losing jobs.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like something is just off about this. Something don't seem right because unless she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Because first of all, why you trying to get married and do all this if this dude is unstable? But on the flip side, right? She said he helped with some bills, so maybe he got some money put up. I mean, it's just kind of strange.
Okay, well, okay, you guys, tell me your opinion on this. Okay. Do you feel like if you're not married, okay, even if you've been dating somebody for 10 years, you guys are just dating, you guys may even live together, whatever, but you're not actually married, do you still feel like technically you're single?
Look, my auntie said you are single till you get married.
That's what I think too.
That's when me and Flacco
too.
first got into it in the chat. He was like, that's what's wrong with black women. White women don't act like that. I'm like, why we gotta compare ourselves to white women though? Okay. That's the first.
That's what I think too. You're single until you're married. I don't care if you've been together for 25 years.
Yeah.
If I tell somebody 25 years and we ain't gotten hit,
to move about the cabin. I am free to move about the cabin.
No, but some people like that, Vita. Some people don't mind that long term, like, you know what I mean? Being in a relationship without the paperwork. And I feel like long as both of y'all cool with that, and that's the understanding, and it's a business. And when I say business, that you have an advanced directive, you understand what I mean? You have all those things that would matter to you if that other person was to leave this earth. Then it's all good. But yeah, if it's just y'all just together and we just here, yep, you single until you get married.
That's what I think too.
That's my thing. I can't go 25. I can't even go 10. That's going the gauntlet. You mean you finna get on my nerves for like 10 years and we ain't invested? Oh, we got house and cheerings and things, and I have to look at you upside your head and smell your breath and cook your food. And I'm not gonna get no credentials out of it. No, I need credentials.
But
I need an
sometimes
assurance
if
policy.
it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But when you die, I want to be able to collect. So I can't marry you without some credentials. Like I can't go to the peoples and say, "Oh, we've just been together for 25 years." They're gonna look at you need papers.
That's right. That's
I
right.
got papers on you.
That's why I said advanced directive. You need to be into the. It's if you're gonna do it as a business, let it be a all around.
I'm your beneficiary.
Okay. I'm
saying to be your beneficiary.
That's what I'm saying. That's when you call it a business. I mean,
But
even though I
then,
do believe
but then I
marriage
think
is
you'll kill
somewhat
me
a
for the
business.
money. Then now
But
that the word that she might try to knock me off for the money. I don't know.
you're
Hmm.
supposed to keep all that stuff secret. You know what I mean? But yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm not. I can't. I could never see myself doing all that. Being with, even if it's a business arrangement. You know what I mean? That it's like, yeah, we really are lifelong partners, and I have all this paperwork. I'm just like, no, because if we got all that paperwork, we might as well have that other paperwork too. That's just
Hey,
me. But I don't.
But
But I don't
that's
knock
when
nobody that's doing their thing for 10 because apparently they in agreement with that. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
exactly that
right,
part.
right. I ain't
I
hating.
mean,
I ain't hating. If
That's
it
when
ain't broke, don't fix it. But
yeah, I
you
mean,
still
I would just
technically
say,
single.
yeah, I mean, I'll be single, but what if I like you, like you? Like, I always want to like you because then when you think you finna walk, then I gotta take out the skillet and like cup you upside your head and make you half remedial so you stay in the corner. I don't want to do that because I like you, and I feel you playing with me. So I'm not crazy, y'all. I'm not crazy. This is just jokes. I really not gonna throw no skillet on top of your head to make you
Mm.
flow a little bit so you
Yeah,
stay in the
no, no,
corner.
no. You shouldn't have
No, I
to
really not
force
gonna do that.
somebody. Uh-uh.
That's what they say. But
Yeah.
it sound good when I said it. But still, what if I like you, and I really love you, and I'm like, okay, I want to take this man's last name, we'll have some cheerings. Because if I have to like go and be on the table and have my vagina out there having your cheering, I just
Oh
think
Lord.
it's fair if I get some lessons. I just think it's
Well,
fair.
that's when conversations have to be had. I mean,
That's not a
it's
conversation. That's demanding. No, I'm just messing with y'all.
I mean, because 10 years and you still in that situation, then it's like you agree to it. So what are the goals in the long run? After the
Death.
second year, let's have a conversation about it. Like where is this going? Okay, now we 5 years together, and what do you, sir, what do you want out of me? Because this is not what I really signed up for. If it gets to that point, because I told you from the jump, I'm not trying to play house with you, you know. So
See, that's one thing
between
I
No,
do
but
believe.
you'd
I
have
don't
told
believe in that
somebody.
living shacking up.
No, but you'd have
I
told
never believed in
somebody
that.
off the rip, you ain't with the playing house, and you find yourself still with them 10 years
do you
later,
agree?
then your
Do
ass was
you
about playing house. Okay? That's
exactly?
what I'm
Do
Yeah,
saying.
you
We
agree
have,
to
that's
we have
one
to
thing I don't
be,
believe in shacking up. No, you have
yeah,
your
Yeah.
we
place,
have to
I
be
have mine, because
clear.
you're not moving your stinking feet into
Thank
my house,
you.
and we ain't got no license. No, boo boo,
Yeah,
go to your residence, and I'm gonna go to my
thank
residence.
And
you.
sometimes we can pin the night.
Right.
Okay, we
And
can
when
spend the
you
night.
wake up, you go back to your residence, and I'm gonna go to my residence.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Take your
saying. Yeah, because
toothbrush
that makes
with you,
zero
because it
sense.
start with the toothbrush. Everybody
No,
will
like,
leave toothbrush somewhere.
yeah, you can't be telling somebody you, oh, I'm not with that, da, 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 and then you with their ass 10 years later. Nah,
Okay, okay.
you
Check
would
this though.
go ahead.
Check this. What if they're like in their 20s, like early 20s? When you're 20s, like you shouldn't. I mean, I guess I know people that got married in their 20s that, still have a relationship now into their 40s or whatever.
Yeah.
But like in your 20s,
Swear to God, tomorrow I'm gonna call somebody about that thing. It's gonna irritate me.
in your 20s, are you encouraging your child? Like I know QT, you have kids, Vita, you have kids,
Girl,
Glorion.
mine's 22 on his
Yeah,
own.
my
Yeah,
and my
that's
son
the
is
baby.
grown. My daughter is,
I was
almost
saying that's
grown.
the baby. And it was like, yeah, I don't encourage any
Yeah,
20 something years old to
to
get
get married,
married or
right?
none of that because you're still learning. And I definitely don't believe in that old school right out the house doing it unless it's an arranged marriage. Okay.
Hmm.
But
Arranged
I'm
marriage.
serious about that arranged marriage. Y'all know why. But anyway, yeah, if you don't, it's not a good thing because you are still learning
Growing, yeah.
yourself. And now we mature faster than men. However, again, that sweet talk be coming when they're young like that because they
Hmm.
they they don't even get like, bro, you won't be ready until you're after 30, probably closer to 35, 40.
That I think 30. Yeah,
You
I
know,
think 30. That's what I always tell my
yeah.
kids. 30. Wait till
Even
you're
30,
30.
even 30 is borderline for a man. Now, and when I say that, meaning, because you got to look at it. How long does it take to get established, get your career on deck, and be secure in that, where you are able to be in a partnership with someone and y'all be stable, right? And with that stability, let's say you have to have a mindset that if something goes wrong, you know how to bounce back and be able to communicate. That's why we're getting all these letters. You see, the communication is broke down. You see what I'm saying? That's where the maturity comes in, and that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even say 30, because I got one. How old is my middle son? Let me see, 32. He's still cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus.
You feel like he's not ready.
I'm just saying, thank you, Jesus. Ain't no grandbabies out there, you know what I mean? None of that, because he's still like doing his thing, and I'm like, thank you. That's what I just raised my kids. Be all you could be. Do what you got to do. Get all your fun. Do all that crazy stuff, because once you are locked in, whether it's a marriage or children,
You locked in.
You done. You better set your ass on down. You understand?
Remind me.
Because I'm going to deal with them when I want to deal with them, because I done got y'all on up doing your own thing. Now it's time for me to do my thing. You feel me?
Right.
Mistake of my life ever getting married.
I'm almost
young.
there, QT.
But here's the thing, though, because
yes, Tiff, you're right. Factor in fertility. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, let me get my mind back. Yeah. Now, okay. If we're going to look at it like that, right? And I said this before a while back. Like, if we're going by, okay, making sure that you're settled before you get married, okay, fine. But realistically, there's really not a perfect time period or time to get married. It's just where you at in your thinking and where you at in your life. Because if we're gonna do the time period of get it all out of you and stuff like that, but you have somebody that you know you want to be with and they know they want to be with you, then while folks are waiting to be set in a mindset or financial or whatever, it might be too late. I say, like, when you get married, have that understanding, whether you're in your 20s or your 40s or whatever, because let's be honest, you got people getting married in their 30s and 40s and still looking for that divorce in their 50s because they were just not together at all. Even though they gave it time, they gave it time to get themselves together. They just don't have that mindset of fighting for the long haul. And that's the thing. If you feel like in your 20s, late 20s, listen, I found that person. I've been out there, I found that person, and I'm willing to work towards the long haul of this, okay, fine. I feel that there's not really there's not an age group. That's what I'm saying. And to get married, and there's no such thing as a perfect or perfected situation. Now, okay, now I got this, now I can get married. For me, I don't believe in it. It's just marriage happens when it happens. Just keep that mindset of, you got married and you worked so hard towards getting married. Now here comes the actual work of keeping that marriage. And that can happen at pretty much any time.
I don't know. It's the worst thing.
I disagree, but okay.
It's the worst thing I ever did. Getting married young, and I swear, as if somebody could have slapped me right upside my head and said, "Don't you do this," I would have listened. It was the worst mistake ever because I was not mentally. I was not ready for any of it, and what came with it, I wasn't ready for. Like me or my ex-husband, we wasn't ready for that. We had no business walking down nobody's aisle. We had no business standing in front of nobody's preacher, taking nobody's vows. We didn't believe. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know what we were saying. We just wanted to screw and not go to hell. That was what that's what we were taught. You won't be screwed without no license. But that's what we were taught. So we had no business when that. If I could have, test drove that thing before I went ahead and done it, I would have test drove it and said, nope, I don't want it, and got off the lot. But I didn't do that like a fool. But I learned my lesson. But then in it taught me how to mature faster. It taught me to think of life and made me grow up because I became a mother, and that made me slow down some of my craziness because I was a nut and I was snap on you with a heart. It made me grow up because I had kids. I can't snap like that. Like you look at me wrong, I choke the shit out of you. So that's
I love that you brought that perspective, Vita, because people forget about that there are still people who really cling to their values and things for that religious part, of life. There are still people out there like that, and I'm glad that you brought that up. And that's why that just adds on to it, Glow. And that's why I was saying I disagree too. And I got married young, and it dang sure wasn't because of that. You know what I'm saying? But to this day, people always go, "Oh my God, you guys just got married so young. Y'all would be so good now." You know what I mean? And it does go into, because at that age, like how she talked about those vows, we're interpreting that like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do. We're not really taking that all in to really know what that actually means. And I'm just saying, and I do agree though that marriage happens when it's supposed to happen. I'm just saying, when I was talking about get it all out, I wasn't talking about just the party thing. I'm talking about whether it's your education, whatever it is that you dream for yourself as an individual. I say, do that thing. Do that. And if you happen to find somebody, if you're fortunate to find someone who you can pair with to keep pushing you towards that, and you guys are both working towards that, it still doesn't mean that you get married right then and there. Because I'm a firm believer in, you can be in a relationship and you can be involved. Y'all, like how we said earlier, why can't you date for 4 or 5 years? Why can't y'all both get it all out y'all system? Whatever that is, the education, the partying, the finding yourselves, the traveling, with friends and whatever the case. Why can't you do that for 4 or 5 years and then be engaged for another 2 years? Because I'm talking in the 20s, right? Be engaged longer, because you can be engaged longer in your 20s. By that time, you start setting wheels in motion. You should be fully aware of, yes, I'm ready for this. Yes, I can do this. That's just my opinion, because I would never tell anybody, you met him and y'all, because you're not solid in your 20s, the majority of people, because you haven't lived enough life and got the wisdom. Because it's not just knowing you have to be unselfish enough to be willing to learn someone else.
And that's kind of the point that I was also speaking on as well, because I hear people say, and they're going into their 30s, and they've been with somebody for a while, whatever, and they're like, well, we're not financially set to get married and stuff like that. And I'm like, when you get married, you never financially set. And my thing is, if it's an agreement that, okay, I'm going to be with you and we're not married and I have your kids and stuff like that, okay, that's the agreement that you set. But if you're doing all this and there's not an agreement and understanding, but the reasoning is that, okay, I'm not financially set, I'm not where I need to be emotionally, whatever, but you're still playing like you're married. I'm like, it's something wrong with that. Because I'm like, if you're gonna play house or whatever, then why not get married?
Oh, I see where you at. You was talking about folks living together and stuff. See, girl, I was like, I don't even want 20-year-olds living with each other. That's what I was
doing it. And they doing that. And
listen, I get it, babe. I'm trying to say to you, because I was on a different mind track. I thought you were talking about single people, like just not living together. Because to me, I felt like if you can call yourself live with a boyfriend, and that means you can live with a roommate. I'm saying I don't want to see no 20-year-olds shacking up or anything like that, because it does. Yeah. Is that's what you're saying? Yeah, if you're playing house. But even with that, just because somebody's playing house, they might just be playing house for 3 years and learning that time. Hell no, this ain't for me. So why get married and now you got to go through a divorce?
Mm-hmm.
Them divorces.
Because I'm like, if y'all doing all that,
No, just answer that question, Glo. If you get 3 years of living with somebody, right? Even though I don't endorse the shacking up, but let's just say these 20-something years old, 3 years in it, and then in that time of their growing, whether it's a mutual parting or one part, like, no, this ain't for me. Why not let it be that instead of a divorce?
it could be that it could be that if it's agreed upon and that's what y'all want to do. But don't go into it like, okay, I'm doing all this. I mean, I'm hoping I'm answering your question. I mean, doing all that with expectations and stuff like that, and then you like 3 years in, and you're doing everything as married people do. You just haven't made it official. I'm like, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But don't put it off as, okay, we can't get married yet because we're not financially stable,
Okay.
or
I got
we're
what you're
not
saying. So you
emotionally.
keep bringing that
Yeah,
financially thing up, and I just wanted you to know I was talking in as a whole. I'm not talking
yeah,
about strictly financial because I see you're speaking on that. You're driving that point home, and I want to
yeah,
be
because
clear. 'Cause
yeah,
I'm definitely not.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That's not my. This is my stand. If you're not financial, no, that's why I wanted to be clear. Whatever it is in life you're trying to do, because you're right. Because there is no perfect time. I totally agree with that. You know what I mean? You're absolutely correct. Um, but I'm just saying it's not just that financial thing. But I don't recommend shacking up at all. And like I said, if a person's gonna do it, I'd rather young people do that and can get their ass on without having to go through a divorce and all kind of other stuff, dividing up. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't about
I just rather them live apart. Just be in your own or get a roommate, because that's the thing. Living on your own prepares you to know yourself, and it also gets you in the mindset of what your quirks are and stuff. You know, when you're dealing with somebody else, like, ooh, what your limitations are. You know, because then that's what brings on the conversation. Because that's the key thing is communication. Because you keep saying if they agreed on,
that's a
girl, we agreed when we
that's
got
a
married. We agreed
that
on to stay married
that's
till death do us part. Shit, I got 2 divorces. Vita got a damn
yeah.
divorce. So that agreement shit is null and void in the real world. You understand what I'm saying? We can only agree to so much because again, we're relying on the other party. So to know oneself first, living alone or with a roommate before you even call yourself living with a partner is a lot better than, oh, you found the one in your 20s and we love each other, we agree, well, let's just get married. No, give it a little time, because you can still be, like I said, be dating, be engaged or whatever for a good 2 or 3 years in your own space.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're making those plans still, because that's another sign. If you can actually make plans with a significant other and you're not even living together, I think that shows more of a commitment than anything. Because once you living with them, that's how that little situation we talking about, brother with no job. and that chick, she mad now, talking to him crazy. See?
Oh, it was going to be hard because I was going to judge some bitches I didn't divorce me. It was me or him, or it was him or me. And I was like, it ain't going to be me because
Hold on, ladies. I'm gonna pitch you on you for a second. I'm gonna come right back. I'm still listening. Hold on.
Okay.
yeah, because you over there slamming shit. I'm like,
It
That's why
sound,
I
I'm
said,
like,
girl, she been
is
knocking
Glow
fools over the
cooking
head.
for a whole army? Because she
girl,
is
you over there killing the bird or not?
Oh my God.
You
it
Oh
sounds
my
like she is cooking
on
in bulk
bird.
over there.
I was scared of the bird. I was like, what's she doing? I'm fucking with you, Glow.
Yes, Tia, because you could, yeah, no babies out of wedlock or shacking. Yeah, that's what I said. We get back to that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no.
saying?
Mm-mm.
Things would be so much easier. And I wanted to say to her point too, she was talking about the earlier, talking about the fertility thing. And I had put in there, babies aren't guaranteed, no matter what the age. You know what I mean? So uh I don't really factor that into when I was saying don't get married young. You know what I mean? Because I actually had a neighbor. Um, her daughter was, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10. They already knew at that point something had happened with her. Nothing crazy, but just the way she was born or whatever, that she would never have kids. You see? So
Mhm.
even with that, is no guarantee. So yeah, I wouldn't factor in babies so much. That's not really high on the list as my reasons for worrying about that age factor and getting married. You know what I mean? Some people don't want children. You know what I mean? It's just, everybody has their match. I guess that's just the way I look at it. Like you said all the time, Tiff, it's somebody for everybody. My grandmother, her second marriage, honey, she was like in her 60s. So
Oh,
it's never
wow.
too late for that either. You know yourself. Yeah. So it's just,
No, I think don't marry me at 60 because I don't know. I don't want to
my
get married.
grandma was fine, honey. She was still wearing her stilettos and everything, still had it going on. So, because at that point, two people, and I'm saying that being funny, but my dad told me a long time ago, he's older and everything. He's like, especially with men, he's like, at a certain point with men, they just want companionship. You see what I'm saying? So it's not even all about them looks and all that. It's about the personality. Somebody they can have fun with, somebody they can still do things with if they're still active and things like that. So,
Yeah,
I don't believe in all that. Oh, too old. Their life is child. You better live while the living is good. Okay, make it do what it do.
everybody be young. Everybody, grandma, everybody. My sister's in her 30s and she already had grandmama. I said, "Oh no, girl, I
Oh,
can't do it." I said,
Ooh.
Our grandmama is like my great grandmama. She passed, she was 102. So like we don't have young grandmamas in our family. Like we have real old southern, like southern grandma. Like they passed,
Grandma, yeah, big mama.
yeah.
mhm.
Like you have like switches and things. Like I come from like that background. Why you come
Right.
to the bathroom? Why would you walk into my room bathroom? How did you bypass a bathroom and walk into mine? You was in the hallway and you laughing. Oh Lord, what I deal with. Lord help me. We
Well,
different.
I had fun with you guys tonight. I'm getting ready to drop
Yeah,
off because I am sleepy.
set up for tomorrow. I gotta get these cheering. They going back to school. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. They going.
Yes.
I said hi. You didn't say hi. You finna get cake because you finna go to bed. I don't know
But
what you.
she's like, I'm trying to say hi.
And
Hey, little
see,
girl. Hey, little girl.
I
Hey.
came back on no interruptions. I'm done, and everybody's dropping the hell off. That's okay.
Somebody want I sure can. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. I gotta
I'm
finish up my
sleepy.
meal prep. I didn't cook 3 different. Well, I'm gonna cook the last of the third meals for the evening, and so everything will be done for the week. And I appreciate
I've
the
been trying to take a
conversation. This was
nap
fun.
since like 2 o'clock and it
We
hasn't
should do
worked.
this
So
again. Like do the
I know this was
letters and stuff.
fun.
It's
Yeah.
fun. I like
Yeah,
it.
this was
Okay, she
fun.
dropping a link for Tiff. Tiff, you coming back out, girl?
I'm trying. What'd you say? I'm sorry. My child was walking past me, spraying
No, I
water.
just saw you drop the link again because Tiff said drop the link, please.
Oh, thanks. I dropped it on you. It's up. I don't know if I hope I dropped it on it. Yeah, I dropped it. But yeah, I'm gonna do. I didn't know it was gonna go this well. Y'all don't do me. Y'all don't do my lives as long as y'all caught me on one of them days. But yeah, I can do.
Yeah, this was fun. This was fun.
Yeah, there
I
you
had a good time. I had
Bye. I'm
a
from.
really
Yeah,
good
we
time
don't
today.
all and we all don't have to agree. Just it is what it is. And I
Hmm.
like that.
But this is what I
Instead
mean
of
about us getting together and coming with something that can benefit. See, they feel me out there helping the world. This is helping the world. I like
Hmm.
this like cocoa night. Yeah, I'm calling this cocoa night. We just sit back and get some wine or something and start giving people advice.
Vita with her
Yeah.
strawberry letters. I'm like, damn, girl, they just decided to come to you with it.
Right.
I don't want people
Damn,
come.
girl.
I know I'm nuts. I don't want people come to me. Y'all
Yeah.
picnic.
Now they're gonna be writing you more because they probably caught this show and they was like, you know what? I got an issue too.
Hey,
Okay.
the B spot, they've already got that in the UK. I've had people from the UK be in email.
Yeah,
So
remember that guy? Remember that guy from Ireland or something? He came on the V Spot.
yeah, he's from the UK. I probably would have took off that. Well, cool, baby.
Yeah, it was this summer. It was in the summertime. Yeah, but good night, ladies. I am so sleepy right now.
Girl, get you some good
I had a
rest.
good time. What'd you say?
Go to bed and get you some rest.
Yeah, I had a good time. And thank you, Vita. Thank
No
you,
problem.
Tiff
Coming on up.
and QT and Glow
Yeah.
Glow
Good
and
night,
Carrie Ann
girl.
Yo,
if she's still
yo.
in the chat.
Yeah, and I'm dropping
I
off too. I
will.
just put in the back chat. Thanks for having me. I enjoy you all so much. This
Yes,
was
I had a good
I
time.
did
fun.
too. Oh
Yes,
Lord, they
and
clicked
I
off.
shall see y'all the next time, but I'm gonna be listening, okay?
All right.
All right,
Peace out.
bye. Okay.
Yeah, I'm out of here too, even though I was just complaining 2 seconds ago that I'm able to talk and everybody's leaving, but I'm sitting and I'm resting. So Vita, thanks for having me up here. Tiff, QT, Money to Burn, Carrie Ann. And let's like really do this. Let's just really have discussions and without all that arguing and all that freaking nonsense. That's whack to me. But I'm out of here as well. Sorry, Tiff. I'll catch you later, girl.
Can y'all hear me? I don't know what I was doing. I done muted myself. What in the world? Can't even hear myself. I don't know what I was doing. Lord help me. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you on
Stop.
the mic.
Shh. Why can't I hear myself though?
I don't know.
Turn that down. You know I'm right here. Turn it down. Oh, let me write it in the chat because I don't think somebody can hear me. I'm not sure why it's. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Okay, now I hear you. There we go. I don't know what was going on.
My phone is fucking trash.
Girl, mine ain't too great neither. That's what I get from getting these cheap phones. That's what my problem was. I wasn't finna pay no $300
Oh
for no
my
phone.
god. No, because man, this is not good.
It
I'm
happens. It's
glad you
all
stayed on because I was doing like testing because I tapped in on my phone. Man, this shit is too much. I cannot.
right.
But yeah, the phone is not working. But Vita, that was a great live. That was great.
I'm glad y'all liked it. I had a
How
good
do you
time.
get these?
Oh, you went out again. What'd you say? Oh, she went out.
Wait, like how
Oh, there you go.
do you get these questions?
Oh, I can't hear you. Say it one more time.
Can can you hear me?
Oh, now I hear you. And she went out again. Go out, come back in, see if that works.
Vita.
There we go. It's like you go in and you cut out and you come back.
Hi.
Yep, there we go.
How are you getting those questions?
They send it to my email. I have an email on my V Spot page. Under all my videos, I have my email in the description box. It says my email in my description box, and they just send it to my description box. I get questions all the time, like in my advice box. They just write me emails, and I get them in there. A lot would just come from my V Spot because that's my email address is on my V Spot, so they just send it to my V Spot. I've been getting them since last year. So I don't know if she heard me, but yeah, Tiffany, if you're in the chat, you clicked off, but I get them to my V Spot email. All my stuff goes right there. There's only one email address I use online, and that's the one everybody gets. And they just send it to my V Spot.
V Spot.
Which is, if y'all look in my V Spot channel, it's down there in one of my little channel things. And I'll start putting them in my description over here. They just send it to me. But that's how I get them. I don't know why. But people send them to me all the time. I got quite a few. Them was just 1, 2, 3, 4. But I got them just the 5 I just read off tonight. But I get more of them. But hey, if y'all put y'all email out there, who knows? They'll be asking y'all too. But like I say, when you go out there, you pick yourself available. People will ask you all kind of weird shit that you don't really want. I got a lot of other weird ones. They ask me everything like that too. But I'm finna get offline and get my kid in the bed. But she's supposed to be in the bed at 9 o'clock. But she back here having a party because I'm on the phone. But I appreciate all those that came and kicked it tonight with me. Hold on. Actually, here she's back. Here we go. Can you hear me? Oh, hold on. Let me see. She's in the back. Ah, no problem, Tiffany. I'm sorry that your phone didn't work. I'm going to just echo. Yes.
Why is he that free?
Oh, yes, okay, Tiffany. It's fine. I appreciate you guys. I answered your question in there. I don't know if you had heard me. But you guys, I appreciate it. They put it in my V-Spot email address. It's in my description of my lives that I ever have. They put it in that description where my email address is. That's where they put it. So they found a way to get a hold of me. I even got to the UK for some kind of way. The UK has picked me up too. So I actually had someone call in from the UK one time doing one of my lives. That's still up. So that's how they found me. But excuse me, I got heartburn now. I'm drinking. But you guys, I appreciate it so much. You guys coming out to hang out with me. This is like the longest I've ever had, and it was 2 hours. So we will do this again. I want to say I probably could do this again next weekend.
Bye-bye.
All right. So currently my kid wants me to go by. But I have to get my kid ready for tomorrow. I appreciate it that you guys hang out with me today.
Hit that little bell.
Okay, well, according to my child, you guys have to subscribe and hit that bell. I don't know why we want you
Hit that little bell.
back there. Oh, she want me to hold tight right quick. But yes. Thank you guys once again. Y'all make sure you go out to support one another. Like, honestly, I want us all to try to get along as best as we can. Shout out to all those content creators who ain't about that drama life all the time and stuff like, ouch, all the time. I appreciate you guys and stuff. And if y'all can say, if anybody really out here want to argue that bad, get a hold of me and I can tell you where to go to argue if y'all want to argue that bad. Make you some money. But as good as it is, I'm finna get the hell up off of here. I gotta get my kid ready for school tomorrow, get her in bed, tuck her in, get her to bed, and I'm finna figure out how to change this this fire detector thing that's way up on the ceiling because it's getting on my freaking nerves because I can't stand it. That beepy noise. Oh, hold up. Tiffany wanted me to wait a minute for a second. So I'm gonna hang on to this right quick. Anyway, as we hanging on, I take all shout out to all those who came and hang with me, even those who said it in the background and didn't say nothing. But I appreciate y'all because we is what we is and we gonna do what we do and keep everything great. But yes, please go out and support the other. Excuse me, ma'am. Why are you in here? You got a whole house and you was just sitting behind me making all this noise. Please be quiet. But anyway. I'm just gonna wait for Tiffany to come back. She wanted me to wait a second for her right quick, and that's where I'm holding on to. But please go out there and support these other content creators. T-Pree's out here doing content. I heard that Brown Sugar Baby was not able to do it anymore, but we're still going to go around to the other YMs out here doing stuff. We have Nova is out here doing stuff. Sexy Toy Lady's out here doing stuff. We have all kind of people you can drop in and drop by and do stuff and see what their content is. Please go out and support your local Black people. Yes, this is what we do. We're going to support that. All the good content. If you got shit that you're doing that's positive, please go out there and support that. Just don't support the drama. Go out there and support the people. Do some good positive shit. Let us see that we're just not all this extra shit that we do. Now, I might clown and I might act a fool sometimes. But we all got some sense. Let's go ahead and support that shit. Okay? We not all crazy all the time. It's a good to have a little fun sometime, but on the normal, when it starts to becoming an issue where we're nitpicking at each other's necks and shit, it then becomes a haggard. We gotta call CPS, FBI, XYZ, and any other local government police agency. We're taking the shit too far, and we shouldn't be having to do that. When that becomes a situation where we're doing that, it's becoming too much. Hey, ma'am, please get out of my room. You making too much noise, and I'm competing with you on this phone. I don't like that. Okay, but yeah, please go out and do that. Okay, let's don't support all the drama. Support other shit too. You don't come online every day to sit here and bullshit and your blood pressure be all high and you get offline and you bitching and moaning at people. No, nobody's blood pressure should be at the top and you should be at the bottom. So no, we don't want that. Everybody need to be chill. You shouldn't be arguing with folks every damn day that you get online. You should not be arguing with people. You at one point in time, you should be tired of arguing with the same individuals. That should not be. Don't do that no more. Once or twice a week, we got. But every damn day, if I log on and there's 59 fucking channels and all 59 of y'all is arguing with each other, there's a problem. None of you motherfuckers know each other. Please stop doing that every day. Every day is too much. Maybe on Friday, we can fuckery Friday all day long. But Monday through Thursday, we should not be turning on the damn computer and arguing every motherfucking day. Turn that down, Mama. Hello? Shut up. You too loud, boo. I still can't hear you, love. Oh, I'm trying to phone up a little bit. Maybe I can hear it now. I'm up. Still can't hear you. Oh, okay. I thought I heard it. Tiffany? Tiffany? I didn't ask you to repeat nothing that I said. I didn't ask for no echo back there. Why are you in here? Lord. When you agree.
No.
What? Do I? When you birth yourself. Lord Jesus. But yeah. I don't know what Tiffany, I can't hear you, love. Hold on, she sent me a private message in the back. It's okay. It is all right, girl. It is all right. I'm gonna have this again next weekend. We can do it. We can do it again next week, and you're more than welcome to come through. But yeah, I'm finna get up off of there, and we gonna have this again next week. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some more messages in that email because it be popping sometimes. Depends on what happened. I will let y'all know. And when I get a response back, I will read to y'all the responses that I get back. But thank y'all again for coming out. Let's go out here and just do what we do. Let's be great. Let's be people that we can be. Let's grow. Let's do things that we know we can do.
Hit that
Y'all go ahead.
bell.
To the babies in the back, say hit the bell and go ahead and subscribe and things. But I got a new one called V-Talks, and we're going to transfer everything back over to there.
In the comments what you have next.
Whatever she said. Right on. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. Bye.
Bye.